Dear lovebirds, welcome to today's stream with the game called Datesy. In case you would like to know what kind of game this is, here we go. Datesy is a captivating mix of high school drama, romance, and mystery. As a transfer student, your challenge is to navigate relationships and secure a date by Friday to survive a deadly virus outbreak. Unravel the hidden secrets. Every choice you make counts. Developed by Mass Creation, published by Dig Games. Release date will be actually tomorrow, so we are having a little, we are a bit... we're able to stream it beforehand. Let's say it this way. All right. And this part of the stream will be sponsored by the publisher Dig Games. So big thanks for doing that. This game will be also available not just over Steam. I'm glad Nightbot is just doing this. You can play Datesy tomorrow on your PS5, on your Switch or Xbox Series, or just over Steam. That's up to you. And yeah, we're gonna have some dateable characters here. I quickly need to go into the settings because of the sound. I think this should be all right, and video should be also all right. So we are also having subtitles. Yes. And we're gonna start a new game. Here you go. It is March 23rd, 2015, Monday, right in the morning. A school day. I'm very curious about the dateable characters and the choices. And I read there are gonna be multiple endings. Oh, Zazu also heard that. A rat infected with what will become known as the necrolytic pathogen has escaped into Massville High. By Friday, March 28, 2015, the first serious outbreak will occur. Massville High is the high school year 10. Zazu Leo! Whether you survive this coming outbreak depends on the choices you make in the next 5 days. Chirp, chirp! Hello! He's not stopping. Oh, God. The alarm clock in your room does its best to keep you from missing your first day of school. All right, the radio is a present from your mom. It's a clock radio, something she still thinks of as cool. To be honest, you can trust these clock radios more than your phone sometimes, I feel like, because sometimes I'm just not hearing it. Dude, he's popping off right now. A smooth and oddly smoky feminine voice slides out of your radio. Salutations and good morning, Mass. Oh, wait, I need to do the radio voice here, right? If I can find it again. Where was my radio voice again? Do you have a radio voice? I have this one. Salutations and good morning, Massville High. It's 6:47 on this crisp Monday morning of the rest of your life. A new school week is starting, and we have a few groovy transfer students joining the herd today. That's you, one of the groovy transfer students joining the school today, mid-semester. Let's show them a traditional Massville High welcome, some light hazing and a general indifference. This is Oriana Grace. Oh, this is Oriana Grace coming to you from Massville High's own pirate radio station, Free Radio MH, 96.3 on your dials and a few blog radios around campus. As if it wasn't weird enough that the school was built on an old Air Force base. Now, cool rag hats, I've got to stop giving you all the scoop on the daily drive so I can make sure I can make it to class. The rest of you should do the same, as Sleepyhead ends up dead. The way she hits the word dead sends a shiver down my spine. You check the clock, it's 6:50, classes start at 7:30, so there's actually time for some more shut-eye. I bet we're gonna wake up and then we're gonna be insanely late. I think he got the golden train. he popped up suddenly. Usually he's not doing that for so long, but I'm glad he's feeling happy. It's very nice to hear. All right. No. I'm gonna get up. I really don't like to hit the snooze because then I'm gonna oversleep. Then I'm gonna wake up 2 hours later or something. Get up. You roll out of bed. Your clothes set out already. You're able to be on your way in only about a minute. You spend a few more making sure you don't look like you just rolled out of bed. Now it's time to meet the other students. Your first period is waiting. F101 in room A15, French class. Oh, I really like the soundtrack here. It fits really well. I was listening to the soundtrack on the main title for quite some time now. But it was reminding me some kind of 60s, 70s, like late 60s, early 70s. Maybe a bit of Beatles style, you know? It was cool. Massville High is a school built on an old military air base. The buildings, the dorms you just left, and just about everything else are renovated military buildings. Built in 1942, Massville Air Base was technician field for the Pacific Northwest. The military closed it down in 1993. In 1998, the land was leased from the federal government, making use of the previously unattended and dilapidated military air base's infrastructure. Massville High was founded. Some of the buildings look quite normal. However, at the center of campus, the old control tower stands up in the fog like a lighthouse. Did I say hello to Josh? No, right? Hello, dear Josh. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Good evening. It feels like someone is watching you from it as you make your way to class. Oh, they're learning about prepositions. This is Madame Bouvier. Bonjour, mon bon monsieur. L'enfer, c'est l'autre. Bonjour, professeur, tu es faible et ton verre? Salut, madame, comment ça va? I've only had a few semesters of French. Bonjour, okay, bonjour, professeur. You should not say such things to women of marrying age, and certainly not in peacetime. Not in peacetime. You're the new student? Choose your seat. I might... should I do the French accent here? You are the new student? Choose your seat. I might suggest. Madame Bouvier, the French teacher, she comes off very French. Oh, then it's fitting. Which to a young man like yourself, Jenny, means confusing and oddly... sexually charged. Oh God. Why French? Why not Italian or something? I think because French is very, very popular. Even though Italy is also very, very popular for, I feel like a lot of Americans visiting there. But also same with France, to be honest. She points to a specific seat. Trust me, mon bon. This is the one. Something in her eyes lets you know she's not joking. It's probably the fact that she's the teacher. So you sit. Oh, wait. No, not outro. I don't want to skip anything. As the students start to trickle in, the teacher starts her introduction. Salut, je m'appelle Madame Bouvier. Enchantée de te rencontrer. I am Madame Bouvier, your French teacher for what may very well be the rest of your life. The teacher is hard to focus on as girls start to enter the class. You'd always heard that French class was made up almost entirely of cute girls. I don't know if that's true, but we actually had lots of girls there. That's actually true. At your last school, that had not been the case. It had been 13 boys and the old, very egg-shaped Professor Chapelon, who wasn't even French. Oh, Chaplain then? He'd been Dutch or something. French street. Don't leave me, Thuggy. Don't leave me. I really like French. Each girl seemed to get their own movement as they came in and took their seats, each of them taking a seat directly around you. Remember what we've been practicing? Introduce yourself à la France. Salut, je m'appelle Vivi. Qu'on croit de souffrir. Il souffre déjà de ce qu'il compte. The first girl... I'm actually surprised they're having actually proper French here. The first girl that comes through speaks with the confidence of someone fluent in the language. Not one likes to show off, Vivi. Jean de La Fontaine is a hag. The second girl marched in with confidence. Je m'appelle Alicia. Is that all? Oh, Liberté, que décris-moi comment ton nom? Did I ever speak French on stream? No, I don't think so. After 5 years, it's some kind of... I'm kind of blushing here, though. It's getting warm. The generic teenage rage against rolls of her. Just it's my young revolutionary. Je m'appelle Patsy, Miss Bouvier. I smashed my diorama for 5th period, and I really want to try and fix it. Something about the third girl is so weirdly wholesome. Maybe it's the way she seemed to think m'appelle rhymes with my apple. I really like the clothes. I also like the colors. They're all cute. They are, yeah. Sit down, petit. Yes, Madame Bouvier, right? Je m'appelle Bao, Madame Bouvier. I've heard rumors that the last of the 4, she's intense. Like she's trying to play a newsroom correspondent on an old sitcom. Sit down, Bao. The rumors, those suggest that you and... Sit down, Bao. We have French to learn. I will note that you refused to answer. Oh, she even had a camera with her. Any Swedish girls are asked for a friend? I don't know. Maybe. This character art looks like those games that totally set to ignore and say, what? No, I actually like these kind of games because they're so fun to play together. You guys are most active with. You guys are most active with dating sims. I swear. Always the chat interaction is the highest with these kind of games, and this is probably why I like it so much. I never played dating sims before I started playing on stream. Actually, before I started streaming. 4 girls, each sits around you, the cardinal directions, you in the center. Your French teacher gives you a bit of a smirk. Now, last week we were talking about the French Dadaist who left this written on the Mona Lisa. She writes out LHOOQ on the board. Oh! Vivi raises her hand, waving it back and forth. However, she doesn't even wait to be called on. That's the Hermione of this movie, of this game night movie. Elle a chaud au cul. It sounds like elle a chaud au cul. She's correct. She's correct. This is a French pun. It means burning in her bum. However, a better translation is she has a fire below, as the man who made the pun internationally famous explained. He's suggesting that even though you can't see it, there is a deep burning sexual fire deep inside this. And every woman, this was important because at the time, the teacher keeps talking as other students come in introducing themselves. However, it feels like a small little world quickly develops around you. What did we date last time? Weapons. You mean Boyfriend Dungeon, right? I really like that game. We played so many of them. I mean, I think Doki Doki Literature Club was my first one. I played Hatoful Boyfriend. I played actually so many. At some point I was just searching for them because they were so fun to play. Hi Pan, hello there, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good evening. Vivek always trying to show off, just because I read and you don't. Alicia reads comic books probably. Alicia mostly reads romance novels. A cattle bag. I had one of those books with a hunky guy on the cover laying around. You what? You brought a book like that to school? Which one? So you're the new kid, right? It takes a few moments for you to realize that she was talking to you. In fact, all 4 girls are staring right at you suddenly. Okay, now I'm getting nervous. It takes... okay, I realize that she's talking to you. In fact, all... Yes, je suis un étudiant actif. The teacher is kind of weird, isn't she? So what's going to happen if I'm going to talk to them in French? You're a student. That's the only French. That's the only other French I know. More than me, all I know are French Revolution slogans. Welcome to class with Betty Bouvier. I think she's sleeping with a gym teacher. Okay. He wishes. She's nice, but often in her own little world. Says the queen of the airheads. Ah. Hi, Demolino. French language. A bit. I'm actually surprised there's so much French here. I really like that. Welcome. I hope you're doing good. At least I am queen of something instead of what? Are you Steve McQueen? Yeah, if he was a badass instead of a bitch boy. I need to find a new scoop to write about. Something or someone interesting. She just wants to find all the scandals at school, I feel like. Looking for a new victim? If you find one, ask if he knows anything about model building and glue. I keep gluing my fingers together and it's really annoying. Any polish remover will dissolve. Really? You know, in German they're called Sekundenkleber, roughly translated to second, like glue within a second or something. And they are super annoying because, yeah, you cannot get rid of them on your skin. Can you really remove this with nail polish? See, the chemical acetone acts as an organic solvent. Vivek, no one asked you. I'm French if you want to translate. Oh, that's fine. I also know French. But thank you so much, Molina. Those girls seem like a fun bunch to be around with. They keep going on about school stuff. Too bad you're not involved anymore. That is quite enough. All of you please focus on the lesson at hand. As I was saying, the way that sexuality and art intersect is as close as humanity comes to the divine. The rest of the class is not boring. However, you don't think you ended up learning any French or much of anything else. Yeah, because of the girls, we're getting distracted by them. I spend my day streaming Half-Life 2 VR mods and Half-Life Alyx to my friend. He enjoys watching me play like more. But that's actually so nice when your friends are watching you actually. Like you guys are doing it with me right now. It's actually super nice, and then you can chill together and talk together, and it's also definitely a way to socialize, you know, while playing. I wouldn't say he's a moron. He's cute. All right. I think that's it with our French class. This wasn't a good first day. In fact, it was terrible. Was it? You failed to make any friends or leave an impression whatsoever. Oh, we did? The only person who actually noticed you roaming around the school pointlessly was your French teacher. But I cannot date my French teacher. Can I? No. Okay. Oh, mon bon. There you are. She grabs you by the shoulder and looks at you seriously. Okay, now I'm a bit scared. I cannot help but notice that the young man such as yourself seems to be avoiding the attention of Mademoiselle. Young people should get to know one another. You may be surprised how hard it is to make friends when you are older. Life can be quite sad if you stay in your own little bubble, but c'est la vie. Some people prefer to be part of the crowd. She pats you on the shoulder and heads off like she's giving you some kind of wisdom or something. You aren't very impressed. 1 week later. Oh, it's happening. What? After a week of keeping your head down and just trying to fit into your new school, there's a zombie outbreak and you're torn apart in front of the same girls you didn't seem interested in getting to know. Your last thought is that you have no idea if this is ironic or not. You just know that it sucks. Is your French teacher laughing at you? You kind of hope she dies next. Okay. So this is definitely gonna happen, right? Seems like it. I found it. It's real. I knew it. I just hope I have enough time. I guess time isn't a big an issue, as I think if this works. What the? That's the zombie part. This is why I think this game is super unique. A dating sim with zombies. Time travel unlocked. It was just a warm-up. Completed loop 0. You just unlocked time travel. Now you can take a step back in the dialogue or rewind to one of the previous encounters. Wait, I can rewind time? Should I rewind time or travel back in time? Oh, never mind. It's the same. It's just an information we're getting. Okay. It's the same date again. A school day. A rat infected with what will become known as the necrolytic pathogen has escaped into Massville High. By Friday, March 28th, 2015, the first serious outbreak will occur. Massville High is the high school you attend. Whether you survive this coming outbreak depends on the choices you make in the next 5 days. In the end, there is only one way out of this situation alive. By dating. You must get yourself a date by Friday. All right. Easy clap. 6:47. The alarm clock in your room does its best to keep you from missing your first day of school. The radio is present from your mom. It's a clock radio, something she still thinks of as cool. What was this call again? The movie called again? A Groundhog Day, right? Yeah, it's kind of like that. A smooth and oddly smoky feminine voice slides out of your radio. Salutations and good morning, Massville High. It's 6:47 on the crisp Monday morning of the rest of your life. A new school week is starting and we have a few groovy transfer students joining the herd today. That's you. That's you. One of the groovy transfer students joining the school today, mid-semester. Let's show them a traditional Massville High welcome, some light hazing and a general indifference. This is Ariana Grace coming to you from Massville High's own pirate radio station, Free Radio MH 96.3 on the dials in a few block radius around campus. As if it wasn't weird enough that the school was built on an old Air Force base. Now, cool cats, I've got to stop giving you all the scoop on the daily jive so I can make sure I can make it to class. The rest of you should do the same. A sleepyhead ends up dead. The way she hits the word dead sends a shiver down my spine, or down your spine. You check the clock at 6:50. Class starts at 7:30, so there's actually time for some more shut-eye. Nah, we're gonna... Wait, it's actually saying that I took this choice, right? Or what does that mean? Should I take hit the snooze? I'm going to do hit the snooze, even though I should probably not miss some time. But I want to see what happens now. 6:59, you don't even remember hitting the snooze button, but your clock already blares now. Class is a lot closer now, but if everything you feel more tired after snoozing, well, get up. You manage to pull yourself from the strong tendrils of the sleep demons and make your way to class. So what is this button doing then? Oh, wait a second. Oh. You can see the choices you had. Then there's this big one, but we really want to avoid that one. That's the zombie outbreak. And I can't see the rest here. Huh, interesting. You can also zoom in a bit, of course, and zoom out. Okay, so you can see your decisions here. And what's the heart doing? Ah, this is Patty, Viveka, Alicia, and Bao. So who's your favorite so far, chat? Actually, I like Patty. She looks very wholesome and cozy. Like a comfy person. Passing through the main campus on the way to class, you think you see someone on top of the old control tower. There seems to be a girl up there. Is she staring at you? This is also new. Hey, you! A girl who don't know is trying to get your attention. Have you seen Professor Evans anywhere? He wasn't at his office hours before class. I don't know who that is. I'm one of the new transfer students. What's your name, cute girl? I mean, we should get a date as far as possible, so maybe this is the one to go. Oh my god, I would never be like this. Goodness, I would never be like that in real life. Professor Evans, I don't know who that is. Like, at all. The science teacher? He's the only science teacher at school the school has. Haven't seen him? Oh, I don't. Are you one of the new students? She seems embarrassed to have asked you what you did given it's your first day. Right, given you're new, you wouldn't really know where he is, would you? Well, I'm Jill. Nice to meet you. I'm the student TA for Professor Evans. He's been missing a lot of classes lately. Maybe he's in the lab if he's not in his office. Or he's not working too hard. She was talking to herself more than to you as she walked off, clearly lost in her own little world with whoever this Professor Evans is. Well, she's not late for class like you are, or she might be, but she clearly doesn't care like you do. Off to F101, your first class. You managed to make it to class at the same time as everyone else. How can I get a date now? It sounds so desperate. Head down and just chiming in when everyone else does. You managed to just be one with the class, just like a good first day should be. The teacher keeps going off on strange tangents, though. And does anyone know the date of the storming of the Bastille? Oh! You see a girl waving her hand in the air like it might detach. She doesn't wait to be called on to shout out the answer. It was in 1789, July 14th, in the afternoon. I think a famous prison that represented the old French governmental oppression. Famously, the Marquis de Sade wrote 120 days of Sodom while imprisoned there. Merci, Vivia. The manuscript for 120 Days of Sodom was thought lost after the revolutionaries stormed the prison, but it was found and passed around from private owner to private owner until... Wait, private owner to private owner until finally being published probably in 1904. Team Viveka knows everything. Yes, however, after the storming, one of the keys from the Bastille was given to George Washington for having inspired the event. It's on display at Mount Vernon or Mont Vernon for anyone to see. Merci, Vivi. And merci, Vivi. There's a bit of a snicker from the student as Vivi had to be stopped by the teacher. The storming of the Bastille was in many ways one of the brightest and darkest days in French history. The teacher continued on her history lesson or whatever it was she was talking about. Vivek, the mistress of useless information. Oh, that's just a student. I don't speak often in chat, but I discovered you 3 months ago, and even if I can't watch all streams, I wanted to say that your stream are really chilling. Oh, Molino, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much for the kind words. Very, very kind. I'm always very curious how people are finding my channel and how they're ending up here, but I'm never asking. I'm never asking because I don't want to snoop too much, you know.
To stay hydrated.
But that's very, very kind of you saying those kind words. I'm glad you found it very chill and enjoyable here. Makes me very happy to hear. Thank you very, very much. Maybe I have Power Simulator news. I know there's the Shrek one, right? It's already on my wish list. I love Power Simulator so much. I can't get enough. I could clean in this game pretty much every day. Am I crazy for saying that? Or do you have another news? I think it's the Shrek one, right? I think that one is going to be so fun because I really enjoyed watching the Shrek movies. Hello, dear Lutzi. Welcome to the stream. What do I hear? I can hear, and I hear French. Oh, wait. It's so nice to see a bit of French in-game. They were actually speaking properly as well. Hello, dear Lutzi. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Hi, dear Karika. Welcome to the stream as well. And that's a good reminder. Today I'm going to talk a lot, I feel like. I've got my bottle is ready. Hell yeah. Thank you. Your plant is getting hydrated here, so give me a second. That is a joke, right? The hit game Power Simulator has just revealed its newest expansion will be set in filthy manner. I don't want to say the name because it's gonna be in the VOD, but you made me giggle. You made me giggle here a tiny bit. Water, yes, I'm pretty much always drinking water or tea. Yeah, lately I'm drinking lots of tea because of the different kind of taste. Water is just so neutral. But yeah, it's pretty much always water. I don't remember how I found the stream, but I think you were in recommendation and I found your avatar so cute. And I clicked, oh, that's the reason. Oh, interesting. I'm glad you clicked here. Demolina, welcome here again, yeah? Thank you so much for clicking here. No idea, friend sent me this Twitter. It's so funny. It's actually a very funny post. Yeah, Vivek, the mistress of useless information. However, the whisper starts, you can feel it ripple through. Soft half laughs and poking fun at the girl who'd answered with such exuberance. The bell rings and all the students file out. Au revoir, please do worksheet 42 from the workbook. Merci beaucoup. Bonjour, attended your first French class. Nice, we made it. Vivek, wasting everyone's time with boring information. What is Mount Vernon? Is it called Mount Vernon or Mount Vernon? I'm not quite sure. Could be both. A boring place where boring girls keep all the boring books. Just leave me alone. Why is she bullying her? Oh, look at those pins here. Dude, I just realized. Look at her necklace. Wait, is she a nerd? Maybe we should date her, to be honest. On the way to your next class, you overhear that the making fun of this Vivek continues. Don't think that's her real name. Tell the bully off, stay out of it and get your neck. No, tell the bully off, stop bullying her. Honestly, Vivek, I thought it was interesting. What? What is this face? I thought what she said was interesting. I didn't think it was boring. I never knew it happened in the afternoon. She's a nerd alert, and I like that. I was also a nerd at school. Storming off the bestie. Yeah, that. Whatever. You and Vivi can chat about stupid and pointless factoids all you want. Okay. Jelly girl. Thanks. As the girl's eyes dart around, trying to look anywhere but at your eyes, her voice seems to have become a tenth as loud as it was in the classroom. I really did think it was interesting. Who was that making fun of you? Smart is sexy, you know? Yeah. I really did think it was interesting. I mean, I'm also an art historian. Of course, I'm interested in history. I thought that was interesting. You were a nerd streamer? No way. Yeah, I had absolutely no friends at school. I also got bullied. This is why I don't have good memories when I'm thinking of school. You don't have to say that. I'm not just saying this. The part about 120 Days of Sodom was really off topic. No, it wasn't. That was super interesting. I mean, I didn't know what before you said. You're not sure if you know anything about it now. It was considered the lewdest book ever written for a long... Lewdest. Wait, what? What is this face she's doing? Really? Yeah, really? The girl gets quiet. Really quiet. She seems like she wants to say something, but she's just... She looks at you. Wait a sec. What did I see here? I got 2 points of chat. I'm getting a summary here about Viveka. Textbook bookworm. She loves to read, and it shows as she's easily one of the most knowledgeable people in the building wherever she goes. She spends most of her time at the library instead of hanging out with people. This has rendered her socially awkward and a bit of a know-it-all, which annoys her peers and teachers alike. She has been bullied in the past, and she tends to escape into her own world, reliving the epic adventures and romances she indulges in during her free time. I wanna know more about Patty. Give me a second. I'm gonna make it a bit louder again, so you can hear the jazzy music. I'm gonna play some Team Fortress 2. Good night, everyone. Good night, Pan. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy playing. All right. It's starting to get awkward. However, at the moment you're about to say something, she speaks. My name is Viveka, but everyone calls me Vivi. Well, everyone I like. I'll make sure to call you Vivi. She nods. However, the late bell rings loudly, and a look of a panic falls over her face. You probably have the same one? Great! Talk to you later, bye! She runs a lot faster than you as she sprints off to her next class. You end up pretty late to PE class and get yelled at by Mr. Coxwell in front of everyone. However, quickly you're falling to do pull-ups like everyone else. They're playing volleyball though, kind of. Yeah, they're playing volleyball, I think. But all over the place. Passing through the main campus after PE, everything seems to have gone pretty. Well read. Met a Vivi achievement. Nice. Speaking of achievements, they are... How many achievements? Actually, I can't see the achievements. Oh, maybe... No, there are... Oh my god, there are 87 achievements. Goodness. Yeah. You can play a lot here. What? Something happened? Oh no! He turned just in time to slam into another student. This is Patty. The young woman had been half running along, holding the diorama up and out, and it's clear that the diorama took the brunt of the attack. No! It had probably been a wind farm before the collision. Now it looked more like a diorama of a smashed bunch of cardboard. Oh no! Kind of reminds me of the game Until Then. We met a very special character over there. Stop to help her. Just keep going. Why should I do that? Of course we're gonna help. He bent down to help her pick up the pieces. I don't even know how it crumpled like this. I thought it was sturdier than this. Let me help you. Oh, thanks. A true gentleman. I would be so mad. Despite how annoying it must be to have her obvious class project smashed, she seems very happy to have the help. The two of you collect the very sticky and very broken bits of plastic, cardboard, and plaster. What did this used to be? No, I don't want to ask this. I'm new in school now. Do people really say things like a true gentleman? I'm going to say I'm new at school. Or in school. You're one of the new transfer students, right? I'm Patty, by the way. Thanks for your help. Sure. Isn't this my fault? I kind of broke it. She takes a deep breath and stares at the broken wreckage of her work. Most parts seem intact, yet just not the thingy, like the plate you're placing everything on top of it. Yeah. Is this my fault? Yeah, you can probably put most of it together again and only replace a few parts. Yeah. I just don't know if she's having enough time for doing that. Oh, this is horrible. As the two of you stack the debris up, your hands bump. She looks away as they do, as if not wanting to meet your eyes. Oh, she's cute. Well, mostly horrible. The smile you get from Patty makes this momentary embarrassment from having crushed the diorama worth it. Oh, did you see her cat watch? Oh, I can decide where to go now. Oh, met Patty, sweet. So we can decide if you want to go over this place or there's an event here. Or to this tower. I think this is where I think this is where Jill was, right? I kind of want to know more about her, actually. You go to the library to help Patty with her diorama. Yeah, that's good. I didn't know that we're helping out here. Patty seems to have dismantled the diorama entirely. I would choose her. Maybe you can help remedy the accident. Yeah, I actually didn't even think about that. I thought she's just cute. I wanted to sue her again, Karika. She's examining each piece, looking for something. What are you looking for? You've broken it more. How can I help? I want to help. I feel like it's my fault. Take a seat. I'm looking for evidence of this. Rabbit rat, Redentor rabidus. Patty slams the book down and shows a crazy scary picture of an evil rabbit. Rat. But rabbit... I was about to say rabbits are cute. No, rats are also cute. It's seeing even something on the right side. I just can't read everything there. Huh. I really like the art style, actually. I think this is rat teeth marks. See? Patty holds up a piece that has some odd scratch marks on it. Looking at what rat bite marks look like in the books he has. Huh. Maybe. Looks pretty close, right? How do you find more evidence? It looks pretty close, to be honest. Yeah, I think so too. Tell me if you see any others. She looks through the pieces one by one. I'm also getting clue points here, not just hard points. Huh. I put so much work into this. I can't believe it's destroyed. So it's not my fault. Good. She looks at the pile of glue and rubble that was her diorama. Just a bunch of garbage. No! What was this supposed to be? We can make it again. Of course. I don't really want to. Why not? It was a lot of work. She lumps down on the table next to her broken diorama. Aha! I spotted you! She snatches up a bit of wood and holds it out to you. Rat bites! It does look like them this time, exactly like the book. You give her a bit of a nod. So, what's your plan? I don't know yet. But I'm going to find the rat that dared to destroy this thing of beauty. Proof I can show the teacher and be like... She motions to the mulch that was once her project. That evil rat destroyed my diorama. I will say to the teacher. With my best teacher face. She makes a pretty good teacher face. Then she points directly at you. And you're going to help me. Am I? Please? You give a big of a shrug, but it seems enough for her. Now I need to find a book on rat catching. Patty doesn't find her book just yet, but it's clear her intent is real. She really want to catch it. She wants to catch a rat? Ah. Okay. We could also go to her. I don't think you can date two people at the same time. Maybe you can. I don't know. We can try it. You see Vivi reading and decide to go over and talk to her. She's reading the book. She has a way of being hunched forward with her shoulders up. Almost bird-like. It's cute, really. It's clear she's focused on the book, almost as a way to avoid looking at anyone. Oh. This is the library after all, so she's the only one actually reading. All the people are studying, sitting, eating. Just watch her read, like a creep. Mentioned that she seems good at French. Ask her about the book she's reading. Kind of want to take these two. Aberrat, she can catch... Okay, Josh. Are you nibbling on a project? This is why you can carry things like this as in a container of some sort filled with from in English? Probably, yeah. I like not from a liquid but soft squishy pieces of rubber. Yeah, I don't know what's called, actually. I have no idea. I'm gonna ask the book she's reading about. One of the Towerfall Saga? I've heard it's good. Oh, I know that one. Ooh. You've never really heard of it before except that it existed. It's alright. I greatly prefer Tanner's run back from 86. The sheer whimsy and the overall sense of fun that was closer to the pre-Tolkien era of fiction really drew me in. The wild magic and the whimsical nature of the Fae. Vivi takes a slow, deep breath as she lets the book drop. So, if you're going to read it, start with Tanner 86. Whispers of the Fallen Lord, Saga of Kings. Damn, she's definitely a nerd. I like that. She drops the book onto her lap, arms crossed, resting her head in her hands. You have her full attention suddenly. Uh-oh. So, new guy on campus? You know the riddle of the Stone King? I don't think I do. If you're faced with fighting the dragon or rescuing the princess, which would you choose? That seems like a strange question. Seems like a strange question, right? It's meant to test what you really desire, a happy future or an exciting time. I think how someone answers it says a lot about them. So what would it be? Rescue the princess, fight the dragon, have fun with the elf girl at the tavern. That's Josh for sure. I'm gonna fight the dragon. But the last one is definitely Josh. Red flag. Hi, Knappers. Welcome to the stream. Good evening. I'm gonna fight the dragon. Right? Like, of course you do. Just, I don't know. You want to fight the dragon to face the unbeatable foe and come out the other end? That's always my answer too. I mean, princesses are cool, but dragons. You're gonna fight them. She smiles at you, almost bouncing in her seat. I think I have... Here. She reaches into her bag and pulls out a ratty dog-eared book. This is a good one if you're thinking of getting into Towerfall. I gotta get going, but give it a look. Vivi smiles as she walks past you, leaving the old book in your hand. It looks like she's read it a dozen times. Okay. Oh, this is my time here. Of course, I'm not having unlimited time. What was this about? You decide to climb the tower. You saw someone up there and they looked like a student. If they can do it, you can. Well, this is with this mysterious music. It's a lot taller than you thought it would be. It takes a bit to climb. And as you reach the top as you reach the top, you don't see anyone. You were sure you saw someone up here before. Did I waste my time? Maybe you imagined it. However, you think you see what looks like the science teacher having a heated argument with a student across campus near the science labs. Can I just do this one? I just used the time reverser. Aha! Wait a sec, maybe I'm gonna go back in time again. Not as interesting as someone being up here. The view is great, but eventually you head back down. So nothing here? Oh, and I can't use this and oh shoot! Ah. After the break period is over, you make your way to the history classroom. Greetings, class! Okay, coach. You look around the class and a double take as the PE teacher seems to be at the front of the room. No one else seems surprised by this, so you assume it's just normal? Written on the board is the name Mr. Coxwell. You assume that is the PE coach, history teacher. That's probably their name. If everyone can open the book to page 306. Is that where you left off? No, but it's a good starting place if we were going to actually get through the subject matter before the standardized tests. Yeah, okay. Who wants to start reading on page 306? Vivek, nobody asked you. Vivek just sticks her tongue at Alicia. It seems friendly, though. You get the feeling that Mr. Coxwell doesn't give history the same kind of energy he gives PE. The rest of the periods is just people taking turns reading. However, you keep being distracted by giggling, shifting sounds. However, whenever you look back, it's just Alicia and Bao sitting in the back corner. What is this question? There is no one. But it's very important that we are having a date until the end of the week because of the zombie apocalypse. It's very, very important. I don't know if you can date two people. You can't shake the feeling that they're doing something interesting with one another whenever you're not looking. Class ends well before you actually see anything, but you thought you saw them rubbing legs under the table? Oi! They might have been kicking each other. Oh, there you go. But your young teenage mind prefers to assume the most erotic possibility. Oh, God. They're obviously murderous lesbians who will kill their teachers and escape to Canada. What am I thinking of? Class is over. Are you okay? You look like you're drooling. Patty breaks you out of your daydream, and after you wipe your face, you shovel out of the classroom. Thank you, Patty. Wasn't the past the worst? Attended your first history class. Okay, we got lots of time now, and we can talk to them a bit more, I guess. You decide to catch lunch with Patty. So, this is the lunch area where people get lunch, and
A lot of the teachers leave their rooms open during the break, so if you want to not be outside, it's not that hard. There's the lab, the gym, the French teacher's class. No one really hangs out in French teacher's class, though, because she's well, you met her. She's not so bad. She's a cook. How did she get a teaching credential? Yeah, I mean, she's not too bad. You say that now, but wait until you've had a few more classes with her. She sometimes makes us watch French movies without subtitles. Only she translates the confusing parts. Madame Bouvier is legitimately the worst. She flirts with all the boys, which is just disrespectful for women her age. So she was flirting with us? Damn. How old is she? I don't know, old. She doesn't teach French. She just friends. And she keeps telling me I have to work on my accent. Every time I try, she says I'm getting worse. I don't know what she wants. She's the worst. My dad says... Oh, my dad is the sheriff, by the way. He says that I should make friends with her, which is not something I'm going to do. With a teacher? Friends with a teacher? I've met some teachers that probably should have not have a teaching credential. Yeah, I also had quite a few of them. Yeah. One of them was my English teacher. One of them was... He was not my sports teacher for my sports class. But he was... doing some weird stuff, I'd say this way. I wish she was my Italian teacher. Wait, Josh, did you learn Italian at school? Now he made me curious. She's not friendly to me. Why should I be friendly to her? Your dad's the sheriff? People are nicer to you when they like you. She's probably jealous of you. I'm curious about the sheriff part. Yeah, Sheriff Matthews. It's an elected position, so like it's not like he earned it or anything. People just voted for him. Yeah. Is that how it normally works? No idea. I don't talk to him about work. I just remember he campaigned. Whatever. I don't want to think about him anymore. But you were the one that... I don't want to talk about that anymore. Tell me about you. The rest of the time involves her half listening to her own past. Okay. Ring. Science class. You were the first one. However, things are chaos. Everyone, can you please open your books to page 303? You are the girl? Page 303, everyone. Why is he here, the coach? The PE teacher blows his whistle loudly, getting the chatter and gaggle of kids to quiet down and focus. Why is he here? Okay, now we're working on... we're working on the basic chemical reactions lab. It's actually on page 306. Why does she know everything? The tone in her voice is unmistakable. Yes, turn to page 306. The temperature in the room drops about 5 degrees. You're at the Brainiacs, page 306. Get to it. We'll be going over some basic chemical reactions. Everyone is going to need to put on goggles and know how to use the eyewash station. The eyewash station is over here. Holy hell, what kind of terrible torture device is in this? Is this? It's for washing your eyes if you get something in them. I'd rather lose my eye than put them in what... Whoo! Yeah, why is this coat here? I don't understand. 303 pages, that's a big less... Yeah, we're thinking the same. That's containing a lot of stuff, I guess. Maybe it's not just 1 year. Maybe it's containing like 3 years or something. Or 2 years at least. Vivi, who is sitting right next to you? Wait, are you her lab partner? She huffs and talks low enough that probably no one else can hear. A student teaching the class. It's ludicrous, especially when she's so frazzled from helping out with Professor Evans' special project. She can barely keep herself together. Evans is taking advantage of her. Jill's smart, but she's not smart enough to see that. Teachers shouldn't take advantage of students. What's Evans even working on? Is the PE teacher an idiot? Yeah, probably. What is Evans working on? No one knows. Something that's probably either impossible, illegal, or both. At least that's the vibe I get. Evans used to be a real professor. Now she's slumming in here with us mortals. She makes air quotes as she says the word real. Oh, okay, so we're supposed to be doing this. She points at the book. It looks like a lot of words and colored images to you. So she's my teacher now. It's horrifying. However, I think what I want to try is something like... she flips forward a few pages and it looks 6 times as scary. There's so many colors and things. Wait, is that a skull and crossbones warning? So we'll need... Here, put on these goggles. Put them on. You put on the safety gear as Vivi does the same and starts to gather and mess with chemicals. Looks like something out of a cartoon. She talks while she's doing it, but it's hard to keep up with. You want to marry... You want to marry Vivi? Thuggy? I'm actually a big fan of Petty, but I didn't even meet even the other people. I still think we're missing like at least 2 or 3. So as this is a base, we need to be careful. We don't want any volatile reactions. So can you hand me the next one? Step 31. It's over there. Enter the pink chemical, the green or the clear chemical. How can I know? I'm gonna give the clear one. Vivi takes and pours it carefully into what she's working on. It's gonna explode, right? What is the... It's at that moment you realize she's been pointing at the red chemical. You hadn't even seen it. Okay, okay, we're I am giving the pink one, I guess. We take some pours it carefully into what she's working on. Wait, what? You realize she's been pointing at the red chemical? She hadn't even seen it. But I don't have red. I have pink, green, and clear. So I can't do it? Well, that's the worst that could. This explosion, thankfully, it's only made mostly of foam. It comes gushing out of the container in front of you. Okay. The loss of mine are mine. The loss of time are mine. Use time to... I'm gonna take the green one now. Okay. Is this also gonna be an explosion? I think everything is the worst, but I don't have the red one. She stumbles back right into you, foam going everywhere. Both of you fall and the world goes dark. Oh, come on now. Get up, you two. This is such a mess. This better get cleaned up or the school is going to blame me. You can hear just fine. You can't see. Is there foam all over your goggles? Oh, goodness. You reach for them, but you find something else warm, soft, and... Wait. Hey! She's on top of you. Realize you have a moment where you realize that she's sitting on your face. Sure thing. Show her off. You show her off as hard as you can. Hey! She managed to get herself off and jumps up. The world returns. Vivi is covered in what looks like she is some kind of foam standing in the middle of class. Everyone is staring and laughing. Eventually both get to cleaning. I'm pretty sure you would feel that, right, Knabbers? That's what happens when you go off book. But there was no red. If he doesn't say anything back to that, she's too embarrassed, but she clearly wants to. By the time the mess is cleaned up up the bell rings. On the way out, Vivi doesn't look you in the eye. I think she's very embarrassed. Sorry, I should have made sure you knew what I was asking for. Did you like it? Never mind. She rushes out of the class before you can ask what she meant. I'm pretty sure. I think we can feel that. Oh, they're together here. Okay. You get invited by Patty and Vivi to go out to Denny's after school. Well, that's a nice diner. This is where we go because they don't kick us out. Windling down, make it to dinner. I'm here basically all the time. I'm not at home. I mostly only come here with other people. I can handle being in a restaurant alone. It makes me feel like everyone is watching me. It's one of the only times I'm sure that people aren't watching me. You really come here alone? And sometimes? You're so weird, Vivi. Sometimes. There's an awkward silence. Vivi is the one to break it. So, what do you think of Maxwell High? Yeah? What do you think? We will judge you. Well, their attention suddenly swivels to you. It's nice. It's weird. I think that your school is dysfunctional and that the state should shut it down. I guess it's nice, right? It's nice? Yeah, It's nice. No, it isn't. Well, I think it's nice. I guess some of the people aren't always as nice as the school itself. He just looks down while Patty says this. Vivi gets bullied a lot. She's a soft little flower that's wilting. I'm not! Then stop wilting! Patty reaches over and pushes Vivi playfully. Both girls giggle at that. It isn't long before the evening wears on and the three of you say your goodbyes and you head to your dorm. You make it home. Well, your dorm room, which is going to be your home for at least as long as you go to the school. It was quite a day, but maybe there's a place for you here. You were tired though, so... You see something move in the dark outside your window. I am so sorry. Rats are not having a good reputation here. Yeah, but they're so sweet. It's looking so cuddly. It just wants to cuddle. Taking a closer look, you see it's a small animal. A rat? The rat stares at you for a few moments. It looks weird. You don't know what, but that rat sends a shiver down your spine. Look at that cutie, right? It crawls off into the night, and then there's just darkness. You're probably just letting things go to your head. You try to get some sleep. One down, survive your first day. 3 days until the outbreak. 6:47. The alarm clock in your room does its best to keep you from missing your second day of school. A smooth and soft and smoky feminine voice slides out of your radio like the day before.
Salutations and good morning, Massville High. It's 6:47 on the fresh Tuesday morning. That groovy transfer student I mentioned yesterday seems to have made quite the splash.
The problem with standing out in high school is people notice.
Look after yourself, new guy. Can't trust anyone at the school to do it for you. This has been Oriana Graves coming to you from Massville High's own personally funded and privately owned pirate radio station, Free Radio MH 1602 on your dials in a 5-block radius around campus. If anyone tells the teachers about me, I hate you.
You check the clock, 6:50. Classes start at 7:30. Time to get up. School starts with French class. Madame Bouvier seems to be in the standard form. A lot of French opera was, at least at first, based on Italian opera. It takes you a moment to realize she's talking directly to you. Oh no, you just got to sing aloud. What is the French word for opera? You had almost forgotten this was a class and not some kind of a strange version of stand-up. That was probably in the worksheets for last night. Did you even do them? No one is looking at you now, especially the cute girls all around you. This is your moment. L'opéra? Yeah, someone did their worksheet. Looks like you did your worksheet or you looked it up online. Either way, good work. Dweeb. That was really good, actually. Wait, was that 2 words? It sounded like 1 word. That's so typical with French. A guy who can speak French is pretty sexy. Mm-hmm. Really? If they're from France, yes. I mean, it's not the same if they're not. Oh yeah, French guys are hot. American guys, eh. Alicia makes eye contact with you as she tilts her hand back and forth, clearly letting you know she's judging her. I think the way you said it was sexy. Don't listen to them. You think he's sexy? I didn't mean it like that. This game could also made by SNX, I feel like, right? I think he did. I didn't. 3 of the girls giggle as one sinks into her seat. You think it's going to be a long trimester, but probably not quite boring. After conjugating lecture, you only partially absorb class ends. However, as you bend over to get your bag, you feel something squeeze your ear. By the time you look back, though, all you see is the 4 girls setting off themselves. Did one of them? Did you imagine? Which one? French class is a dangerous place. Encore Sissy attended the 2nd French class. All right, chat. What should we do? Should we visit Patty? Should we go which other places? I kind of want to see Patty again, actually, but also like the nerdy girl. Maybe we can do both. Let's see. You decide to spend some time with Patty, who seemed upset over her grades. I normally get grades. So dumb. That stupid diorama was supposed to save my grade, but instead it got smashed. Oh, Betsy, you're not being mature. Don't think crying will change my mind. Should smash stupid face. That trimester isn't over. 1 or 2 bad grades aren't so bad. Grades are stupid. No, it's okay. It's part of it, right? I'm not used to getting bad grades. Normally I get BS at worst. B's, not BS. Normally I get B's at worst. This is not a B. Not that grades matters that much to me or anything. School not your thing? What does it matter to you? Do you have a favorite class? No. What does matter to you then? People I care about. Family. Things like that. I guess I do want to go to college. It just seems like something I should do. I need to not face signs if that's going to happen. My dad is always like, honey, you don't need college. Find a cute boy at church. What? It's so stupid to say. Which is just, Dad, all of those guys are pot people. How can a dad say this to his daughter? It's horrible finding a cute boy at church? Okay. Pot people, huh? Your dad cares about? No. Not looking for someone? Pot people, huh? I'm heading to bed. Have a good night and lots of fun day. Thank you, Manu. Good night, yeah. Steve Valentine. Pot people, huh? Yeah, guys who go to church tend to be pot people. Dress nice, talk nice, think nice, probably filled with rage boiling underneath. They don't come off genuine. I'm being a little unfair? Of course I'm being unfair. They're just so stuffy. I just don't want to end up defined by the person I end up with. I want to be me with them. I want us to be more together than apart. Petty gets a sly look on her face. What do you look for in that kind of a partner? A girl who knows how to cook? No! Just that, a partner. A girl who, what? To cook? Oh my god. Honestly, I would also like to have a boyfriend who's really good in cooking. I like a chef. That would be, that would be great. So maybe I shouldn't judge here. You're just saying what I want to hear. Nah. Yeah, huh, dummy? He doesn't seem all that upset. I just think it sounds nice, a partner. Someone who has my back and have theirs, but forever. Family. Cooking. No. No, actually cooking food. Yeah, I was just daydreaming a bit, Sonic. No, not the other one. It sounds so silly, right? No, not so silly. Petty gives a nod and a look you think it's supposed to be charming. Oh, you're good listener. You're a good listener. Thanks. All right, and then I will go to my other sweetheart. Because I need to make sure I'm going to get a date at the end of the week. You see Vivi looking over some notes. This is incredible. Evans may actually be a genius. You see that they don't seem to be Vivi's notes. She's clearly taking from someone. What are you up to, Jill? Or she's taking them from Jill. What's incredible? Did you steal Jill's notes? Jill's notes? Any idea what Evans is actually up to? What's incredible? This suggests that Evans has possibly come up with a way to cause a stem cell-like reaction in just about any organic cell. Ah, Vivi gives you a look that suggests she finds your lack of enthusiasm a bit annoying. Oh no! Trust me, this is potentially a very big deal. She seems adamant. This is exactly the kind of thing I wish that I was working on. Changing the medical landscape with a single breakthrough. Ha! Ambitious. So much ambition. Professor Evans really is a genius. Or maybe he's insane. You can be both. Isn't that kind of research dangerous? Why didn't Evans ask you to help? You can be both. Yes, you can be both. I don't know if Evans is both based on this. It's actually not a lot to go on. Hopefully he's both and not just crazy, right? She loves, but you don't. Something about that really sits in your stomach the wrong way, huh? Don't be so dour. I mean, the worst that could happen with something like that would be... She thinks about it for a moment. There is a reason why this kind of research into the way cells divide and why, how to fix and change them is regulated. Something that cures cancer and something that causes cancer can be real close. One wrong RNA sequence and suddenly everyone has super cancer. There are some horrific real-world cases. Like there's a form of cancer that Wolverines get that can be passed physically. Holy moly. Go with her. She will find the cure for the zombification, or cause it, or the other. I think Vivica is very smart, Dominic. But I feel like my relationship to her is not that good. Like, this is definitely running better with Patty. Speaking of Patty, at first glance, she's a real girly girl and a damsel in distress. She is the daughter of the local sheriff who's overprotective and believes that she should find a husband at the nearest church. Horrible. This attitude has somewhat rubbed off on her, as she would like to have a large family to cook for and lead a calm life with. At the same time, she has a keen eye for detail. She's inquisitive, and she worries about her grades too much. While she tries to be kind of nice, that sometimes backfires. She was raised with guns around her. She knows how to use them. She frequents the local shooting range with her dad. I don't know if I still like Patty, to be honest. What did I just read? She knows to use guns. Best choice. But maybe that's... I mean, in the zombification here, in the zombie apocalypse, this would be very useful, to be honest. But I still didn't meet Alicia and Bao, because I'm so focused on these two. Could you imagine? Vivi shudders. Doesn't mean that pushing the boundaries on something like this isn't exciting. I should go. I should go give this back to Jill. Vivi stands up with a sigh and heads off with his offending notes in hand. Yeehaw! All right, let's go to school then. Maybe we can meet the other girl or girls. Oh, there you go. You peek into the French class. You heard the teachers talking loudly. The reason the Dadaists leave such an imprint not only in Europe, but the United States as well, is that they have zest for life hidden in their nihilistic philosophy. It sounds like her. The class isn't empty today, though. You see Oriana, one of the other girls from around school, isn't in there. Do you have any of these films anywhere? A few compilation DVDs? The quality is not the best, but as one ages, one gains value, even if it loses quality. They seem very comfortable with one another. You get the feeling this is probably a regular thing. You decide not to interrupt. Oh, shoot. Alright, time is up, chat. History class starts with a loud whistle from the PD. I still don't understand why the teacher is here. Yeah. There's an interesting poster behind. On the right side, achieve. The future belongs to who prepare for it today. Malcolm X. Alright, okay. Everyone listen up. This is some real dark, real true spooky junk we're going over today. Disease. We got the Spanish flu, we got the black plague, we got syphilis, AIDS, we got cholera. The big hitters of disease. Malaria? Not on the syllabus? Yeah, but I think not on the syllabus. Okay, we're going to break it up into groups. He breaks the class up into groups. And he then walks everyone through a fairly convoluted setup where people are handed pieces of paper to let them know if they're infected or not. Then everyone is supposed to shake hands with two other people. Afterwards, everyone is supposed to show their paper to the person they shake hands with and then make a mark on their own paper if the other person is infected. What is this lesson? Okay, everyone, got their papers? Go! You check. Your paper is blank. Shake hands with Vivi. Shake hands with Patty. That's the gun girl. We're gonna do that. We need the guns now. You shake hands with Patty. Are you a zombie? She's infected? I started that way. Don't blame me. She seems legitimately worried you'll think of her as unclean. Okay. Find someone else to shake hands with now. Shake hands with Alicia or shake hands with Bao? Okay, chat. It's up to you. Who is more interesting to you? Patty got bandages on her arms and I wonder why. Also on her fingers, right? I also saw. Good French accent, merci. She probably cut herself while cutting pear for breakfast. Not like I would ever do something like that. Yeah, actually I cut myself a tiny bit today. Bao, Alicia? Now it's 1-1. Alicia is the one on the left, right? Yes, Alicia is the one on the left. Bao is on the right. Oh, because beautiful hat. I also like that hat. But I feel like she wants to create a story for, I don't know if that's a newsletter she's doing. Alicia has a skull buckle. That's the reason it never is. Can I get for Alicia type 1? For Bao type 2, yeah? You can vote now. Alicia 1, Bao 2. Get the prize girl. She gets reported as kind of at certain. I think Bao wins here. I can't believe this, chat. All right, it's Bao. Chat decided we're gonna shake hands with Bao. You shake hands with Bao. Are you infected? Sorry, what can I say? Her paper has the mark. Okay, now we want to check your paper. If you saw someone with a mark, you should have marked your own. After all of it, you check your paper. You have the mark. Guess you caught the plague or whatever. Okay, now everyone who has a mark on their paper raise their hand. Every hand in their class goes up. That's an interesting game they were playing to show how you can get infected, actually. Every single one, every person in the classroom raises their hand. See that? Wait, was that how? All of you? Did I do this right? Did I give out too many? He double checks his worksheet. The bell rings before this confusion can be cleared up. I think I know where he wanted to go with this. You head to the lunch line and... Oh! Oh, we did it again? Oh, great. No, come on! He walked right into Patty, having knocked her food right up against her. Why am I always doing this? I can't seem to stop walking into things this week. This top is ruined until... She seems to finally realize it's you. We keep running into each other, huh? Clumsy, clumsy Patty. Wow. Drop your lunch in solidarity. Nah, I don't want to drop my food. I love my food. Mimi, why do you do this to her? It's meant to be. It's fate, Somnick. We keep running into each other. I know, it's like fate. Aha, you see? The humor of the situation seems to take the sting out of it for her. I would be actually very mad here. I guess I have to keep an eye out on blind corners for you specifically. Going to get back in line after I clean up some. She heads off to clean the food of her blouse. What's on the menu today? Was it the cantina again? All right, then let's head over to Vivi. Is she getting bullied again? You see Vivi, there's a few girls you don't know huddled around her. It's clear based on their voices that they are not very nice. Why are people so mean? Vivi, you're always dropping things. Vivi gives a sigh as the three random girls all reach out together and force her to drop her books and papers on... Okay, I gotta do something about that. This is triggering me. I have to go. I watch the end on the watch. I wish everyone a good end of the stream and a good night. Thank you so much, Molino. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good night, yeah? Sleep well and tight. See you around. Mean girls, bullies, yeah. I want to do the same to them as well. So clumsy. The three girls laugh as once in a way that makes you think none of them are very independent or smart. Yeah, why don't you roll a d30 or whatever to pick it up really fast? They also seem to be specifically making fun of her obvious interest in role-playing games. Very pleasant girls they seem to be. Threaten them dramatically, tell them to leave her alone. Stay out of it. Why should I stay out of it? Get away! Leave her alone. Oh, why? You got a crush? New guy's got a crush on Viva Key. Yeah. Oh, no, not Cutie, probably. None of your business, frockface. Oh! The bully stamps her foot in a fairly petulant way, turning away from you and to the other girls. Viva Q is so brainy. She doesn't need a boyfriend anyway. She could make her own. All three of the girls laugh in unison again. Enjoy your boyfriend, Vivo Q. The bullies head off amused at their own antics. You expect to see Vivi looking at you thankful, but she's just quietly scattered down and starts picking her things up. You shouldn't give them the attention. That's what they want. Vivi says it with a dull, sad tone of someone who clearly has just stopped fighting something that happens all the time. If you get film proof, you can't just let them do this to you. Just try to help her with her books. You can't just let them do this to you. I can do anything I want. That's the whole free will thing, you know? She gives you a bit of a smile. The school and the teachers know about it. There's only so much they can do. But that's not enough. It's not like I enjoy it, but it's a lot less trouble to deal with them a few times a day than to go through all those meetings and teacher interventions and getting Saturday school myself because it was my word against theirs. Maybe looks angry for a moment, then goes back to picking up her books. You see, the large book is one of the Towerfall role-playing game player handbooks. A game book that lets you have adventures in the Towerfall universe. Pretty cool. You've only played it a few times and it didn't go well, but basically make-believe for adults or more often teenagers. Ignoring doesn't work with bully. No, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. You need to speak up. Yeah, I understand why she's thinking this way. It's probably easier now, but it's really not good for your mental health. You're into role playing? I've played a few times with some old friends. Just stay quiet about it. No. We played a bit. Do you mean the role playing game, the board game, or the MMO? That's my girl. The role playing game, the board game, or MMO? Why am I putting a question behind? The role playing game? Oh yes, it's fun. Though I think the third edition's movement away from skills and to more class-based setup may have streamlined the game, but overall it's determined to the role-playing space itself. Yu's hand started to draw in the air as if she's literally shaping her words. You aren't 100% sure what she's saying. Role-playing games are potentially interesting, but you've only played twice. The first time was just people shouting rules at you. She catches your lack of understanding perhaps a bit too late. It's just that a lot of abilities characters get lack content in the world, so it is not my favorite edition. It sounds fun. It's boring, honestly, real nerd stuff. He pulls her back up as she hugs the role-playing book to her like some kind of totem. I'll talk to you later. She rushes her head down far too fast for you to stop her. Alright, time is up. Baldur's Gate 3 poggers. Alright, this is the science class again, and maybe we're not gonna mess it up. Maybe, hopefully there will be the red ingredient, I guess. Science class, and much to everyone's surprise, Professor Evans is there. He also tells you unprompted to always call him Professor Evans. Okay. He has the class off book doing some sort of experiment. It's a pretty simple process. And then you take a drop of substance B and put it into A. If there is any kind of reaction, you note down the number of designation of the mix. After that, you move on. I want to see at least 10 kits per lab group. It isn't very interesting, but it isn't hard, at least. He's having us to do his laboratory busy work now. This is the equivalent of a scientific sweatshop. What is he making us do? At least it's not going to explode on us. Do you think it's dangerous? No, what is making us do? We got pretty green eyes, though. Yeah, you're right. I mean, all characters are very pretty here, except the coach, I guess. I don't know why is the coach giving history lessons, though? I'm not positive. There's not a lot of information here. Based on what we're doing, he's clearly using a brute force approach on some biochemistry. I wish I knew what kind of structural property he was looking for. That would let me know a lot. Vivi says this as she examines one of the kits and the chemical setups in it. Vivi and you, well, mostly Vivi, are able to get through 20 of the kits. Is he testing the reactions between proteins? Maybe something to do with RNA receptors? Very good work, you two. What is this for? It's just to help you see what it would be like to spend a day in an actual laboratory. Work like this is the day of any chemist or biochemical engineer. I actually don't think so. Vivi narrows her eyes at that, but the bell rings, which, as any high schooler knows, means that you don't stay in the classroom any longer than you have to. Professor, is that you? My second science class. All right, Chad. Let's go to Patty again. You agreed to let Patty use a guinea pig for some cooking she's doing in her free time in the lab. Patty's running around using the ovens they have in lab for when it's used for home EC class. Is it called EC class? Oh, cookies! Okay, try these. In the chemistry laboratory? Patty rushes over with a plate of piping hot cookies. They are stacked up in a very Americana way. You pick one up. Ah! And drop it right back down. Is this made of stone? They're steaming. What did you think was going to happen, dummy? She has a big smile on her face while saying that. You try again, managing to get a cookie to your mouth without melting anything. It tastes terrible. It's like someone is pouring salt right into your mouth. Spit out the horrible thing. Swallow the poisonous cookie. Give a fake smile. Oh, I don't know what to do now. Chad, what should I do? She offers us cookies, Mario. Yes, I'm easy to buy. Oh, that's actually very easy, Zomnek. Don't that? No, they're not good. They're full of salt, I guess. I don't know what to do. I don't want to break her heart. Fake smile, swallow the poisonous cookie. I'm just gonna swallow it, I guess. 3? Endure. Okay. Be truthful. But Gnabbers, usually I really would. But we need to get a date until the end of the week. We have only 2 days left. We need to hook up. We need to mingle, Gnabbers. What if she's infected in the zombie apocalypse and doesn't tell you? Yeah, that could be also an option. I mean, this game is having multiple endings, so we gotta try it out then. Yeah. I don't even know who to date, but I think Patty is very dateable right now. I'm gonna give a fake smile, I think. I'm gonna do what Epsy's saying. You give a fake smile the moment she's not looking, you hide the piece. How is it? Good! Did I finally? Patty takes a bite of the cookie. Her face falls. You're sweet. I think I used too much salt. I'm glad she tried it as well. I'm pretty sure if she'd used any more salt, you would have died. It's not my fault. The ovens here at school are different from the one at home. I thought I was checking it. It seemed to taste fine when I was mixing it. I mean, the oven is not going to change the taste, though. We can't trust any of these peeps, though. You think so? I mean, I want to see one ending. So just to see what's going to happen with one ending. I don't know why I have such trouble with simple recipes like this. Maybe my palate is broke? Cooking is hard. Don't you just have to follow the recipe? Maybe don't No! Honestly, baking is very technical. You can mess up a lot of things. So I'm just saying cooking/baking is hard. Not for everyone. Oh, she disliked that. Okay, Chad, should I? Nah, I could also just reverse time. I'm not gonna do it, no. All the girls in class seem to get it just fine. I'm really trying. I really like cookies. I want to be able to make cookies that don't taste like horror. Why am I seeing that? Now it's dropping. Look, I'm working on it, okay? I want to be good at all this stuff. Making cookies, cleaning things, ironing, sewing. I don't seem to have a lot of natural talent for it, though. Why do you want to be a housewife? I don't understand. Ach man, Patty. I think it's fun, but I seem to be so bad at all of this. It's frustrating. Mimi, Epsy, what's up? Should we go back in time? I really want her to like me. Yeah. Oh my god, we're gonna die with the apocalypse. I can see that. She picks the cookies up and tosses them in the trash. I just wish it was easier to be who I want to be. Thanks for trying the cookies. Sorry, I almost poisoned you. Why do you call cooking? I did not do that. No, I did not have choice. I didn't have a choice here, Epsi. I would never do this. I would never be like this in real life. Let her be a housewife if she wants. Ach, Josh, that would be great, huh? Yeah. No. Dude, she is... I feel like her parents, her dad is influencing her too much. She wants to go to college, though. It is very mean. It's horrible to say. Thanks for trying the cookies. Sorry, I almost poisoned. Next time, make it not poison. Next time, no cookies. Anytime. Okay. Whew, saved. Yeah, I know. She's trying her best. I know. Patty gives you a cute wink as she goes back to cleaning. Don't let her cook. Okay. Let's go back to Vivi. You see Vivi trying to the door on Evan's office. What are you doing? What? Nothing. I was just Vivi's hands turns the knob. It's not locked. You I could warn Evans about this. I should warn Evans about this. She puts her back to the door and looks at you with an intense gaze. Clearly, she's planning to sneak into Evan's office. I won't tell anyone. I'll go in with you. Kick the door open. I'll go in with you. Go in with me? What do you... I mean... She looks left and right and then opens the door up. I'm going to be in and out like a wizard's whisper to the great beyond. Come on. You don't know what that means, but she motions for you to follow as she slips in. As you enter Evan's office, you hear a feminine cry. It isn't Evans, but Jill, who is in the office sitting behind the desk working on a pile of papers. Evans cancelled his office hours today. He's not here. Something weird is happening here. Wait, D20 around her neck. I love her. Please, we may leave her for me. I'm trying to get both hearts. You know, I was very interested in her at the beginning, but she really doesn't like me that much, like Petty does, Ipsy. Yeah, but I am trying to date both at the same time. Yeah, she's also having some pins on her chest as well, or at the back. And you also recognize the necklace. Go for see the keeper. I'm gonna try it, MC. You're doing this grading for him. It's just cause he's busy. He's doing very important work. Just tell me what he's working on. Well, considering you've been stealing my notes. One time I picked up one piece of paper. You should already know. So why don't you tell me? He's taking advantage of you. I'm willing to be part of what he's doing. He's not making me do anything. Look around the office while they argue. Support Vivi in the argument. Point out to Vivi that Jill has some points. No, I'm gonna support Vivi here. Vivi's clearly very worried about you, Jill. She just wants to make sure you're okay. See? I'm only getting 1 point up. I can look after myself. I'm not a little child without my own impenitence. I'm telling you, Professor Evans isn't too dangerous. He's a genius. You can be both. You're just jealous. You think that, but I promise that's not true. Not entirely true. I mean, I am a little bit, of course. A little. I'm worried about you. Honestly, Vivi, that's the part that's so insulting. Evans is not following the proper safety procedures. I read your notes. That you stole? About all the animal stuff, rats? That can't be something the school or the city has okayed. Is he actually staying safe? Honestly, Rosie, I just help go through the notes of the experiments. I don't really focus on stuff like... Jill makes a motion with her hand up to the whiteboard, which is covered in what seems to be a ton of complex-looking writings. It's the kind of stuff that looks vaguely like things you remember from science class. Vivi pulls her phone out and starts taking pictures of the whiteboard. What are you doing? Stop that! You can't just copy Professor Evans' work! Jill tries to grab at Vivi's phone. Hey, stop! Stop taking photos! Get out right here! Jill starts to get physical, forcing you both to leave the office. Evans would probably be really upset if he knew you got those photos, Vivi. I assume you aren't going to give them up. I don't know what photos you're talking about. Vivi, just Evans is not some villain. He's just a scientist, and he just wants to help people, like Spike. His life has been so hard. The road to hell? Look, I have to get all the rest of those papers done before the end of the break. I'm going back into the office. I'm going to lock the door, okay? Jill shuts Evan's door, and there's an obvious locking sound. She won't believe me. She seems to know what she's doing. Evans has her bamboozled. I think she's in love with her professor. Why is she doing that? Evans has her bamboozled. He really does. She's not in a mental state to be able to see it. She's so happy he thinks she's smart. She doesn't see how much he's willing to do for him. He won't give anything back either. He'll take everything. Someone has to save her. You know what I mean? Protect her. Someone has to help her? She thinks about her for a moment. Maybe I'm being selfish in this, but at the same time, I see adults do this to smart kids all the time. I've had it happen to me. It's never good. She walks off, poking at her phone. Now I need to see what was on that whiteboard. Break and complete the second romance scene with Vivi. Now we can go to this field, I guess. You see Jill standing with a small gaggle of people that all seem to be fairly friendly. Yeah, I know I've got bags under my eyes, but Professor Evans has been wanting me to help type up all of this notes, and he can't type up his own notes. He's very busy. I'm helping streamline his process. Doesn't have that weird sickly looking guy as his, that thing where you assist somebody. An assistant? That's the one, hon. Biff is always going to remind me of Back to the Future, actually. You think a professor from university could make do with one assistant? A university here in the States. We say, maybe the uncultured Yanks do. Professor Evans is a genius. You maybe all don't get it yet, but what he's doing is going to change the world. Whoa, hey, okay, we get it. We just think you seem tired all the time lately. Evans is really counting on me. I can't just let him down. He eventually decided to stop eavesdropping. They all seem pretty familiar with each other, and you feel like a fifth wheel just even thinking about going over there. So I'm not getting the chance to meet the other girls anymore. Interesting. After your second day at Massville High, you stumble into your dorm room. A night of only getting about half your homework done and passing out early is the right of every high school student. Get some shut-eye. You're awake. You don't know why. Your heart is beating 500 times a second. You feel like your bed is shaking. The bed isn't shaking. You are terrified. You don't even know why. You can barely move. Like you're frozen. The long twisted shadows of the dorm room seem to reach out for you. The window, you see something out the window. What the hell? That's not a rat anymore. Is this Professor Evans, maybe? The rat again? No, so much bigger. Lurching strange motion. Lumbering? It isn't moving right. Is that a person? The way it moves makes you want to scream. You can't move no matter what you do. Frozen as the shape moves from view. And it's finally gonna sit up with a gasping start. What was that? Looking around your dorm room, the shadows are normal again. You take a quick look around outside and you don't see anything or anyone. Was it just a nightmare? It takes you almost an hour, but you manage to go back to sleep. I would not be able to sleep anymore. Mimi missed the horror attack again. Maybe, yeah. Maybe there is one actually. A kobold, a goblin. I like that you guys are so creative. 2 days until the outbreak. Oof, okay. Campus is swarming with cops, at least a half dozen. But it seems like it takes around 30 minutes in real life to get through one day. Maybe it will change later on. I've got one question. Originally, I wanted to play just an hour, but I'm really enjoying myself. But I also said we can also play Ever After Falls after this part of the stream. So the question is, we're going to make a small break. And I would like to know at least the people in chat, would you like to see more of this game, or should we switch the game? I really don't mind switching, and I also don't mind playing more. So it's really up to you. I'll let you know. I will quickly make a small break. Gonna take a small break. In the meantime, you can get some water, get some snacks, and or watching my burbles, and then we're gonna decide what we're gonna do. Yeah, please let me know, and I will be right back.
Players are reminded to stay hydrated. Have a snack. We will be right back.
Hello, I am back again, and I was wondering if we could decide what we're gonna play. Actually, I think the ad break is also over every second. There you go. Hello, everyone. We are back again, and I was just wondering what we're gonna do next because that's gonna be the next day here. And as I said, I wouldn't mind playing more because it's actually a very fun game, very mysterious as well. It's not about just dating, but we still need to try hard. But also what's happening with this town, like the zombification. And I'm also very curious about the police ones. Why, like police ones, not police ones, but I wonder why the police is here. So I guess something bad happened here. But maybe we're gonna figure it out. So what are you guys thinking? Should we switch to Ever After Falls or should we play more? It's up to you. Refill your water bottle. Yes. Maybe a few more hours of this, then a couple of hours of After Falls. Probably not today, but we can play more. I wouldn't mind. I feel like the story is actually well made. You're definitely getting hooked by that. Payday. Not today, though. Not today. Thank you, Des. Thank you, Thuggy. Thank you very much. I don't mind either. Well, it would be easier for me to play more of this one. Maybe we can even reach one ending because 2 days are left. And maybe the devs would also like to see more. We only agreed for 1 hour, but like I said, when I'm enjoying a game, then I also don't mind streaming it longer. So you guys don't mind. That's good to see. So that's always nice to see. Thank you, chat. I will do this then, and then we're gonna keep playing a bit more. Campus is swarming with cops, at least a half dozen. Dozen. There's a police caution tape around the old traffic control tower. One of the cops has a nicer hat than the others. He looks like the one in charge. Uh-huh. There's no security cameras on campus. Oh, this is Patty's dad, Sheriff Matthews. No, at least I hope not. I mean, I don't think so. Right. I think we can gather up all the students. I'm sure this is going to just wind them all up. Yeah, probably a good idea. You and a lot of other students showing up on campus mill around trying to see what's going on, and yet far enough away to not be able to see or make out much. Huh. You see Patty half hiding and head over. Maybe you can sneak there? Huh. This is so embarrassing. Sheriff Matthews is my dad. I can see there were a resemblance. Really? I can see the resemblance. I actually didn't pay attention to that. Has he told you what's going on? Not really. No, he wanted me to stay home from school today, but he wouldn't tell me anything, so had Mom drop me off. That might explain why she's half hiding. All I know is someone fell over the tower. What? Not a student, I don't think. What? Guess it could have been, but I think none of us would have been let into the school at all if it was a student. Also, we're not supposed to go near the tower, but that should go without saying. I mean, I was there yesterday. Why anyone goes up there at all, I don't know. This was just a matter of time. You look up at the top of the tower with her. It does look very high up right now. Wait, did somebody die then? French class is buzz of rumors about what's going on, quite literally. Students are speaking loudly and wild theories are being flung around. Someone suggests there was a murder on campus, someone else a gang murder, someone else a political murder. Settle, class, settle. There was a murder. Tragedy, yes, but no murder. A homeless person fell off the tower. No one is supposed to go up there, but don't even go near it. The police are doing an investigation. There may be an assembly later, but I thought for class we could just watch a movie today. There is general cheers for the movie. So I shall show the Euclio de 5 à 7, one of my personal favorites. I love the accent. I'm glad you like it. As the film starts to roll, the students' excitement slowly wanes. It's an old black and white film about some woman who is waiting to find out if she has cancer. At least quite the mood in the air. It doesn't matter if she has cancer. She's barely alive as it is. Antoine is cute. He's a badass. Probably killed people in the war. Oh, this is a love story. How sweet. I like that every girl is so different here. Yeah. Why does your school got an air traffic control tower to begin with? It was saying it was a military base back then, but they renewed it and now it's a school inside. You don't know if any of the girls actually understand the movie. To be fair, you don't know if you do either. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's go to our cuties here. You've agreed to help Patty with her rat revenge plot. Does this look like a hole to you? Or a rat hole? Oh, she's on the right side, on the ground. Patty's on her hands and knees looking at holes in and around the library area. It's an old building. There are a lot of holes, many of them possibly rat holes. Kind of looks like a rat hole to me. We only have so many traps though. Oh, you got the money back. I'm glad, Thuggy. Yeah, I had a feeling this is gonna get solved very fast. I'm glad. Makes me happy to hear. The army giving up space for a school in the US of A. Yeah, can you imagine? Patty opens up her backpack. It seems to be filled entirely with rat traps, the cheap wooden kind. There were some traps that were designed to not hurt the rat. Humanitarian, I think they called them, which is funny because rats aren't humans. They were way too expensive though. No, it's good. We don't want to hurt rats. She sets one of them down in front of the supposed rat hole. Stupid rat. No, they're not stupid. They're cute. You know the rat will die, right? Next hole. Just no. I'm gonna mess it up with Patty, but it's annoying me. Like that kind of hurt. Duh. Patty gives a kind of overly happy-looking smile at. Oh, what? What? Patty, I am so disappointed. I am insanely disappointed. I don't know if you can still date Patty though. She wants to hurt rats? I mean, she freezes, her face slowly falls. I just want the rats to pay for what I did. I'm not bloodthirsty. It's a diseased animal loose in the school. Also, they're gross and scary. No, they're sweet. It will be a slow, painful death. I don't want to hurt it. Mean. I just lost some points. So? Stop hurting the rat. I don't want it to die painfully. I don't want it to suffer. I just want it to pay. Dude, it's an animal. Something is wrong with Patty. We cannot see in her anymore. Chat, this is wrong. You cannot think of revenge because of an animal. How stupid are you? Goodness. Can't always have it both ways. I know. I'm okay with that. She sets another rat trap down. Why am I still here? You and Sally travel around the libraries, setting down rat traps near anything that looks like a rat hole. Also, a few things that don't. Okay. Yeah, okay. Eventually she runs out of traps. Is she going crazy? We'll see tomorrow if we hit rat or not. Thanks for keeping me company. Yeah, I don't care about the kiss. She is a rat killer. She gives you a quick kiss on the cheek like she was 5 or something and runs off. Some people got dark sides. I did not expect this, Des. She was so wholesome and cute, and she's like, she's thinking of revenging a rat? Wife, yeah, you can have her, Josh. I don't want to have her anymore. Rat hunt failed. Good. All right, there is the tower left. I really can't date the other girls anymore. And now I'm just with her. Great. You head over to the tower, staring up at it. It's hard to think about what it would be like to fall it off.
Hey kid, get back off the grass.
You see the sheriff walking over to you.
Didn't your teachers tell you to stay away? I know. Tell kids not to go near anything. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Not much of a crime scene to protect, but procedure is procedure. You live on campus?
You give him a nod.
You see anything strange last night?
Yeah, actually, that guy at my window. Tell him about what you saw. You tell him about the person you thought you saw out of the window.
You might have seen him. If so, that means... so you crossed campus, past the dorms, then crossed back to get to the tower. Doesn't make any sense. Now move along and stay away from the tower, alright?
Why did I even tell it? He shoos you off. Sometimes you make the wrong choices in life and are stuck with psychomurder. Well, hopefully not, Sonic. But I'm a bit disappointed in her behavior. All the students are funneled into the assembly hall. Okay, how am I doing this now? Maybe this way.
Settle down, kids. Settle. Look, they're so loud.
There's a loud, piercing whistle.
All right, all you undeveloped fetuses, Sheriff Matthews needs your attention. Give it.
All the kids look up at the front. It does quiet down. Mostly, however, given what's going on, whispering and rumors are rippling around at incredible speeds.
Now, I'm sure you're all very worried.
Hello, I am back again. Heard the beepy, but yeah, my AI just died. I never had this before. It's not... My AI died. Did you beep? Yeah, I didn't do anything. It just died. Interesting. Okay, first time. The only thing I did was just pressing this button again. Wrong button. No. It was the AI. It was restarting entirely. Bzzzt, yeah. You worried?
Alicia, do not make me give you more gum duty. Be quiet. A member of the local law enforcement is talking. Don't worry about it, Coach. Kids will be kids. I mean, my own daughter insisted on coming to school today, even though I tried to keep her home. One day they're your little girl, the next day they're making choices all on their own.
Evan looks very sad for a moment. His poker face returns, though.
All of you, no one needs to worry. What you've probably heard is true. Someone died on the school campus last night. However, we figured out their identity, and it seems like it was probably an accident. They were probably drunk and went up onto the tower and then fell. The person who got hurt is not a student. I doubt any of them knew him. For obvious reasons, no one is allowed up on the tower anymore, and going up there could be ground for suspension and even legal action. This is for your own safety.
Patty is sitting next to you. You can see her face go bead red when the sheriff talks about her like that. I swear, I'm a person. I really shouldn't be like this, but she messed it up with me with the rat traps. She just completely messed it up with me. I just want to be rude now. I don't want to talk to her anymore. But I also need to think about the zombie apocalypse, right? I gotta mingle up with Vivi. She honestly looks like she might set the seat on fire with how pink she's getting. He's just your dad trying to judge him. Sheriff, more like your dad's a jerk. Hey, Patty, I think he's talking about you. Try not to judge him. He's just your dad. I'm going to kill him. Oh, no, but he's such a dunderhead.
There will be probably an officer or two on campus for the next few days. They are there for your protection. Don't let them worry you. You'll have a good day now.
Patty mumbles something, but you can't make it out. It sounds angry. Sheriff takes a few questions, but when they turn out to be fairly inane and pointless, one kid asks what kind of gun he has. The assembly is finally finished. On the way out of the assembly, you see one of the girls from your class run off. What's up with her? Probably chasing UFOs. Oriana's a weird girl. Oh wow, I have only one interaction left. Okay. You decide to hang out with Patty at the library. My dad's the sheriff in town. I think I've mentioned that. It's kind of neat because, you know, he's the sheriff. Or it has its downsides too. He's way overprotective, my dad, though. Like, way. He once pulled me out of a tumbling class because I bumped my head. Like, forever, I never got to go back. He hates the idea that the world is full of so many things that could hurt his family. He's always trying not to talk about some things he hears or sees. You can see, and sometimes if he's working at home, he leaves out some photos or reports. I don't go peeping, but I've seen things on the kitchen table late at night when I go for a glass of water. Patty looks off. She's obviously thinking about something specific. What do you think of guns? Oh no! Well, this is escalating quickly. She is not my girl, chat. She is really not my girl. Why? No! I should have just dated Alicia. Guns cool. They're cool. They're scary. Are we allowed to talk about this at school? Yeah, she is. She's having guns. Are we even allowed to talk about that? America. Oh, we can talk about anything at school. Patty looks left and right. What does that mean? As long as no teacher hears us. Don't tell her this, but I'm really jealous of Alicia playing with rifles all the time. Oh, Alicia is also doing that. What? Why are the girls crazy here? No, America. Where's Essex? She's always going to the local shooting range and talking about how she used a... I don't know what this is, 264 or something else really cool. Like, I have no idea what this is. I wish I got to play with guns that much. I wish I got to fire Winchester every week. Oh god. I've never been a gun guy. Alicia's cool, isn't she? Well, why don't you? Why is she not doing it then? What is a Winchester? Should I look it up? I don't even know what a Winchester is. Probably a gun. Don't tell me it's a gun. Winchester gun. Oh, it's a shotgun or what? Goodness, she wants to fire Winchester everywhere. What's wrong with her? Old West Elm. Oh, shut up. How can I get rid of her? She's crazy. I've never been a gun guy. I lost points. Why not? Afraid of shooting yourself or something? Oh, God. No. Patty says that with a kind of amazing deadpan. I mean, if you're afraid of guns, you're mostly afraid of yourself. You know? Okay, yeah. I can't take it serious anymore. I'm so sorry, but this is stupid. She says it in a way which sounds like it's something she believes, but also it's something she's been told a lot. Yeah, I cannot judge her about this. Yeah, it's probably her dad anyway. It's Arthur Morgan's favorite. I miss Arthur, Dad. It was a good gun in Red Dead Redemption, though. The classic Winchester is a lever action rifle you see in Western. That's why. That's why Dominic said that. Oh. Arthur was such a hottie, eh? Holy moly. Anyway, honestly, school should have classes on them. That would be fun. Shooting classes. I mean, you can get shooting classes elsewhere. How can you not like guns? They're scary. I don't want to kill anyone. Why do you love guns so much? We can ask the other way around. Oh, I made points. Oh, I wanted to mess up with her. She likes me even more now because I was showing interest. Kacke. I mean, I like the bangs they make. I mean, I could also unwind again, but Josh wants me to date her, huh? Remember that time he killed that innocent farmer? Yeah, he's so... Stop it! Stop it, Josh! I like the way he looked. Not at the end, though. And it's fun to target shoot. Uh-huh. I'm a good shoot, too. I'm a good shot, too. I'm not good at a lot of things, but I've gotten pretty good. Also, they are like the most impressive invention of the last 100 years. Or however long ago they were invented. We conquered this world thanks to guns. They are our legacy as humans. They are the beautiful truth of our violent but powerful nature. I cannot date this girl anymore. I am getting so insanely angry. I want to smash my desk right now. She is talking so much BS. I just feel less afraid when I hold a gun. My God. And now, right now in Germany, we are having the discussion, and I think our politicians want to do that, but we are having no weapon policy. Actually, as weapon, no knife policy, which is also crazy. Why are you even carrying a knife with you? It's so crazy to think. True crime, girls and serial killers. All I'm saying. Josh knows. It's already done, I think. Yeah, I also heard it in the press conference, but I don't know if that's... Honestly, I don't think we have the enough police force to control that, if I'm being honest. We already have some zones, like Hamburg, for example, the train station. You are not allowed to have knives with you there. Like, that's a no-go area. But who's going to control that? Yeah, I really don't know how they're going to do this. I am... Oh, God, I dislike Patty a lot now. Sometimes I carry one around. What? Just, please. Please help me. Not, just around. It makes it so I can face anything. I only do it if I feel really unsafe. I don't just keep a gun on me all the time. This is a horrible feeling when you're feeling you're unsafe. Go ahead. Check my purse. No gun. She lifts her purse up and holds it out. You do check. Hey, don't look in my purse. What's wrong with you? She snatches her purse back. I want my own rifle. I guess having my own pistol is enough. She mumbles. This is as she stares off, obviously fantasizing about the firearm she could have one day. Oh god. She's going completely cray-cray, Des. Yeah. For some reason, Patty reminded me of Yuri from Doki. Yeah, a bit. You're right. How am I supposed to cook dinner if I can't carry my kitchen knives and Why do you want to carry your kitchen knives in public? There's no reason. Dude, the world is going crazy. This wouldn't have happened if she liked crossbows instead. That's also a weapon, but at least that's a bit more visible, huh? When you show up to science class, the students are all milling about outside. He's just being so busy. It's really understandable if you just knew what he was working on. Yeah, what is he working on? I don't think he's allowed to just do this. Shouldn't the coach be here? You see, there is a note tacked up outside the science room which just says class cancelled. Maybe we should go in anyways. Evan seems like a flake. Class cancelled. Woohoo! No, I'm gonna go inside. The door's locked. First thing we tried. It actually took a few minutes for someone to try. Wait, Bao and Alicia is also going higher now, but I have 2 days left, so I don't think we can date them anymore. But Alicia is also cray-cray. She also likes guns. We could break the door down, have class anyways. You do remember that my dad and a lot of other cops are just walking around campus right now, right? Yeah. Let's not break the door down yet. Where is Evans? I don't know. I don't. I wish I did. Students mill around for a few more minutes, but eventually they disperse. Dodge that bullet. Alright, we're going to the crazy Patty again. Oh my god. You see Sheriff Matthews and he's yelling at someone. This isn't a conversation! Like most people, when a man openly carrying a firearm is yelling, you pay attention. I need you to listen to me. Why? You never listen to me. He's yelling at Patty. Right in the middle of campus near the tower, they've broken into full-on family fight mode. It's clear that whatever has boiled over has gotten so heated they don't really remember or care who might be watching. Because I can't trust you with anything. I told you to stay home, and then you tricked your mother. Tricked. I said, Mom, I want to go to school. Dad wouldn't drive me. Would you drive me? Some trick. Your mother knows better than to openly go against my wishes. She probably realized how stupid your wishes were. What? Do you think I'm going to catch death from some homeless suicide victim? You have crime scene photos out on the kitchen table sometimes, Dad. I'm not afraid of death. Look here, little missy. I probably should be Dad. I should probably want to stay home. Listen to me when I'm talking to you. But it's so normal to me that I'd rather just be here. I don't like you having to be around this sort of thing. You suck at keeping me out of it then. Your mother... It's just getting louder. Also, they seem to both be talking past one another and not even reacting to what the other is saying after a while. Everyone is starting to look. It's like a train crash, only far more interesting because the train is yelling about private family affairs very loudly. It seems like this might go on for a little bit. Step between them, step forward and grab Patty's hand. Stay out of it.
Stay hydrated.
Actually, I don't care about Patty anymore. I really don't. Karika, thank you for reminding us. I'm sure Alicia only does guns because she looks cool with them. She's surely way more a machine girl if it needs to. She looks like a girl who could definitely survive the zombie apocalypse for sure. What would Arthur do? What would Arthur do? I think Arthur would be neutral. Arthur would try to go in between. I got some very bad news, by the way. You guys remember I did the last Monday, not this Monday, I did the preview for the game The Plucky Squire. Yeah, the PR company asked me to send them my coverage, like after I was done. And I just did it today, and actually a couple of hours they deactivated my key, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream that game. I'm insanely sad about that. Very, very sad. Again, this is the moment I feel like I'm good enough to showcase demos, but not the full game, you know? Yeah, so most likely I'm not gonna be able to stream that game. And yeah, they made me fall in love with this game. The Plucky Squire. Yeah, it's not the first time. Just a little heads up. Anyway, I'm gonna step between, I guess. Step away. I'm not gonna grab Patty's hand. Kind of weird of them. Yeah. It's not the first time it happened. And it's always with the same publisher. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm very sad because I really fell in love with this one. If I would have known that, I would have completely played through and not streaming it, I guess. But now I don't have the game anymore. It's gone. Yeah, it's not the first time though. We'll see what's gonna happen. Step between them. You step between the two screaming people. Hopefully they will give you proper key when it's written. Most likely not. Now that also happened to me with a Cat Quest actually. Yeah, this is why I'm not able to stream Cat Quest 3 to you guys. So yeah, it's always good for demos, but not further. I'm not big enough. I'm still not a big content creator, and most likely I won't be. So I gotta live with it. And so does my chat. No, can you say that? Yeah. So my chat needs to accept it this way.
Son, you're liable to get yourself shot if you don't step off right now.
He's my friend, Dad. Don't threaten to shoot him. Not everyone responds as well to aggression, you know? You should... Your voice cracks. You should... That sound better, but the man has a revolver on his hip. Trying to sound intimidating probably isn't going to work. He can't shoot us anyway, right? Step off yourself? There's a bit of a ripple through everyone watching. Patty as well. The sheriff also.
Son.
I don't even know you, and sure as I'm not hell, not your son. Patty's your daughter. Patty's your daughter, though. I know you're afraid bad things will happen to her, but getting in a shouting match in the middle of the school is only going to alienate her from her friends and from you. All your fear is doing is driving her away from everyone and making her life objectively worse. You give your best crazy eyes at him, trying a variety of different expressions, hoping one of them is the don't shoot me face. There is a very long moment. It stretches out in the longest moment of all time. You start to wonder if time itself has stopped. Patty is silent. He's a cop. Yeah, and we are not in Germany. Yeah, maybe I should be scared, huh? Matthew is silent. The squad is silent. Not a single voice drifts. Then Sheriff Matthews spits to the side. Patty, do you agree with any of the drivel that came out of that boy's mouth? Patty nods. Well, I think you should bring this friend of yours around for dinner sometime. What? What? Matthew pats you on the shoulder and walks past you and just walks off towards the parking lot. I guess we impressed him. As you bow across the way, staring straight at you. Uh-huh. She mouths, holy shit, very widely. Okay, I can deal with him. You didn't have to do that. She kisses you on the neck and grabs her hand while she does it. I can't really enjoy that because she loves guns. I don't think I don't think I could be together with a person who is admiring guns. I don't think that's gonna work out. Her fingers intertwine with yours. The kiss isn't just a peck on the cheek. You feel her lips press against you. You can feel your heart beating in your chest. Boom, 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 boom. But thanks. She says this gently like a whisper before she heads off. It's 7 minutes before you can think again. The daughter also rises. After a very strange day, you make it back to your dorm. It's harder to focus on homework than you expected. All you can think about is that tower and how dark it would be if you fell off it in the middle of the night. It's 83 now. One. Not that much, huh? Okay. Sleep does not come easily. Once more, you find yourself staring out the window at night. Sorry, streaming of the siren song has enveloped us. It is too late. Really. However, tonight is too dark. Maybe there is no moon. It's just black. Sleep comes eventually. one day until the outbreak. Uh-oh. The tower is still roped off, but there doesn't seem to be any cops on campus anymore, at least. We're missing someone. French class is mostly boring for once, though. Jill didn't come to class today. There's not feeling in the air as you make your way into the gym class. Okay, young minds, line up. We're playing Horde today. It's like dodgeball, only instead of getting out, you go to the other side. Aim for the ankles, 2 points. Below the neck and above the knees only. Anything else gets you gum duty. Good. Lame. The game goes like any dodgeball game. People rush and grab the balls. You go flying this way, and that end, you suddenly realize that it's only you and Bao on your side. And bop. Ha! You're on my team now. Sorry. And then it's just you on one side and the rest of the class on the other side. I was about to say there are never boys in this one, but I just saw the 2 boys behind. Dawn of the final day, yeah. Just close your eyes. I'm not the last one, yes. You face the rest of the class. A half dozen dodgeball raise up. Aim for his ankles. Do not aim for his ankles. The other students raise the balls into the air. A half dozen red dodgeballs ready to go flying. No way to dodge, catch, or do anything but get struck. Do it. It could have been any of you instead of me. Not my face. Do it. Alicia nods and her ball flies first. The others come after. The game ends as you're impacted with enough dodgeballs to take you off your feet. Okay. Game's done. Okay, run. Good hustle. Free time for the rest of the period. For the rest of the class, people break up into little groups. You play Foursquare when you see Alicia and the coach talking in his office. Alicia seems oddly calm. The PE teacher seems to be yelling at her. After a while, it gets so loud everyone can hear it. Alicia walks out of his office seemingly to leave the teacher's mid-yell. The PE teacher looks over through the glass of his office to see the whole class watching. He comes out of his face a bit red. What are you all staring at? Class dismissed. Go shower, whatever you all do after class. The students don't need told twice, and everyone rushes off, taking the free time. You take your time heading to shower, thinking you're all alone. However, you hear one of the showers is on. It's the guy shower, so you didn't think it was that a big deal. However, you see through the steam that the shape is not male. Is that Alicia? The hell what are you doing? But this is the... Get out, I'm naked! A washcloth hits you right in the face, forcing you to retreat. Perf! Josh. This is private achievement, alright. Was it Vivi? Vivi suddenly grabs you. Jill? Have you seen Jill? You look around, but you don't see her, and you don't know if you've seen her all day. You have to help me find her. I think she's in danger. I don't know if Evans has told her just how dangerous what he's doing is. I haven't seen her all day. Have you checked the science room? What kind of danger? Have you checked the room? I did, but let's look again. I don't know where else she'd be. Vivi rushes off. She actually seems to be panicked. Go with her. Running up and down the lab area. Okay, Patty! Ah! Patty seems to be using the library in the home PC equipment to do some baking. Have you seen Jill today? I think so. Remember in French class she didn't answer the teacher when she was... Ah, right. Jill didn't come in today. Yes, it's a D20 necklace. It is. Ah, she can't hog the whole washroom. Why is she even there? That's right. I should have remembered that. Do you have her number? Oh yeah, we were lab partners last month. I think I have it, but giving people's numbers out without their permission is kind of rude. Patty doesn't even look over at Vivi as she talks, busying herself with the cookies she is baking. Vivi suddenly looks very nervous. Put your arm on Vivi's shoulder. Put your hands on Vivi's lower back. Take a step back. On Vivi's shoulder? I can do on her back, right? I hope it's not too much. Oh. You step up and put your hand on the small of Vivi's back. You can feel your pulse in your neck. It had seemed so easy before you started. I wonder if she's getting jealous. No, right? I guess not. Feeling your arm and your fingers rest on the small of her back, you expect a violent reaction. It was a simple yes or no question. Don't you see that I'm in a hurry? Come on, give me her number. My daddy always says you get more flies with honey. Your daddy... There's a moment where it's very clear that Patty was about to get very angry. Vivi too was clearly at the edge. You braced. But then Vivi took a slow, deep breath. I'm sorry, I am being very rude. You're right, this is actually important. I need to talk to Jill about her research with Professor Evans. I think she might be in danger. Really? If Jill might actually be in danger? It was clear Patty was legitimately worried as she quickly starts browsing her phone contact list for the number. Patty hands over her phone and Vivi gets the number she needs. She's quite naive, actually. Yeah, of course. Here you go. Oh, thanks. Vivi seems surprised it's so easy after that. Vivi hand slips to yours. You know, I'm actually very nice when people are nice to me. Despite Patty claiming she's being nice, it's pretty clear, based on her tone, she wants to get under Vivi's skin. I am nice. Oh, that's us! As Vivi turns away, her hand grabs yours and squeezes it. She gives you a very bright smile, mouthing the word, thanks. Wait! As Vivi smiles at you, you see Patty's eyes fall to your hand holding Vivi's. Patty's eyes, now as she frowns, she clearly does not really like what... So she is getting jelly. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, Patty is a guns girl. It's okay. I think you're smart. You're not nice. Vivi's head snaps back around, instantly refocused on Patty. The two girls glaring at one another. Oh no, they're gonna fight now? Brings out the shotgun. Yeah, she's gonna bring her Winchester. What does that mean? You see Patty glare at the two of you holding hands. Oh no, I did not expect that. Shit, I did not think about the dude. I cannot date two people at the same time, as you can see. Is she being jealous? Or are you reading into things too much? Let go Vivi's hand. Hold Vivi's hand openly. Give Patty a what are you doing look. Okay, I can do it now. No, I don't know if that's possible. Probably not. Look at her face. I'm gonna hold Vivi's hand openly. Patty looks annoyed. You know what I mean. Yeah, I probably think I do. Pretty much, huh? Patty turns away from Vivi and turns back to baking with a heavy grunt. Patty wants it to be clear that she wasn't happy with what just happened. Am I gonna fail this because I mingled up with the wrong girl first? Yeah, probably. I think we're not gonna survive the zombie apocalypse. Vivi squeezes your hand and tugs you out of the room. I need to get 100% now. She gives you a smile that reminds you of a pinball machine lighting up. It makes you feel light-headed for a moment. Try not to take Patty personal. She gets really weird around public displays of affection. I think she's still a virgin, honestly. Doesn't matter. Is that what PDA means? Also, she is? You didn't hear that from me. Yeah, not going to lie. Patty sometimes talks like a middle schooler. Vivi giggles a bit at how silly PDA sounds as she finally lets go of your hand. Thank you for that. Hi dear Arkling, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. I can't wait for Vivi to show you her assault rifle color. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Thank you for that. For being there, I don't know, standing there with me. I've always wanted that. Like, people will stand with me. Follows, a pause, an adventuring party. She looks over at you and adjusts her glasses. It's hard to brave when you're alone. It's a lot easier when people stand with you. So thank you. I was just a phone number. It was just a phone number. Glad I could be here. Your hero. Life is an RPG. I don't want to say glad I could be your hero. That sounds so... It was just a phone number. Just a phone number, sure. She leans against you as she texts for a moment. She's warm and comforting. Aww. Arkling, that's kind. I remember seeing you in a certain other stream yesterday. I'm glad I was able to raid. Hope you're doing good. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. She's warm and comforting. I can be your hero. Oh no, bitte nicht. Please not. Why is Mimi playing as a jog? I was not able to choose someone else. I had to. I can kiss away the pain. Oh, is this song? I can be your hero. Oh, what was the song again? Who was it again? Iglesias. Karaoke stream real quick. I wish I could. All right. There, she's warned. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I think there is a strong chance that what Evans is doing could be dangerously virulent. I can't imagine if Evans is doing this kind of work at the school, that his safety setup is up to professional lab standards. I think he's put Jill in a lot of danger. Just hope she isn't already hurt or something. Not much more I can do now. Thanks again. Maybe let's out a soft sigh before stopping Arlene against you. Well, I have to adventure again soon. She gives you a cheeky smile as she heads off. Kiss her quickly before she leaves. Sweep her off her feet and really kiss her. Give her a thigh. Give her thigh a squeeze. I would ask her if I can kiss her. Okay, Chad, what should we do? I would ask that person in real life. I would ask. I don't know what to do here. I need help. I need help with flirting. It's so weird to say, what should I do, Chad? What should I do? Kiss her quick before she leaves. Sweep her off her feet and really kiss her. I don't know what really kiss means, but I've got a feeling Chad would say really kiss. Roll D20. Take out a gun and kiss it in front of her to establish them. Oh my god. Okay, you guys are not really helping me, you know this, right? You don't ask, you just do it. With kissing? With kissing, Des? I am always asking. It might take the magic away, but I want to be sure if that person really wants to kiss me. Yeah, I'm always gonna ask. And you don't ask? Des, you just kissing? Mwah, mwah? I'm only doing with Zazu and with my rabbits. We always ask the guns before the game. Mimi, I wouldn't mind, but I'm asking. I want to know if it's okay. I know it's killing the vibes a bit, but that's okay. I just want to make sure if I'm understanding the vibes, you know. Okay, I'm gonna do the Des here. Kiss her quickly before she leaves. Mwah! You grab her wrist and pull her hard as she tries to walk past you. Face it, one another. For a moment, it's painful. Lips and teeth and body against body. Teeth? That doesn't sound nice. Then for a moment, it's so soft and velvety. It feels like your whole body is tingling. Then it's done. She's blushing. Oh, it's done. She's blushing. You doubt you look different. We'll adventure again real soon. She lets out an obvious and very nerdy snort. Oh, she liked it though. Yeah. Highly depends. Okay, guys. If a girl is super close to your face and she's already putting her head a bit to the side, then you would think it's some kind of a flirting. But sometimes you don't want to kiss at the first date. And you guys are immediately, you're dating? Yeah, I won't not ask for it, but feel the vibe for it. Yeah. Yeah, but then you definitely need some good signals there. Maybe kisses. No, that's not the evil girl. That's the naughty girl. Did we kiss the evil girl? Oh, we did, right? Yeah. Instant slap. Like this. She stumbles back out of your view, nearly falling over several times. Fancy bit of a role play? Okay, history class with the PE teacher goes like it normally does. Okay, who wants to start reading on page 411? Oh. Vivi Sand shoots into the air. Alicia makes a sarcastic comment. Bao makes fun of her for making fun of Vivi, and Petty acts as exasperated. Oh, this group of people. It's amazing how quickly you've gotten to know these people as well as you have. Something about Jill's seat being empty makes you feel uneasy, though. Just try. What's the worst that can happen? I'm gonna be honest here, chat. I think if someone would kiss me out of nothing, I mean, it happened to me once. And I did not expect this at all. I felt weird. It's very hard to describe. It felt like I did not have control about my body anymore. I know it can be magical, but I have something different in my memory, you know, and it was too much for me. A random kissing, it was not a random person. It was a friend. And I felt insanely overwhelmed. So the worst what would happen is you are confusing that person a lot, and that is the moment where I had this feeling of I'm not having control over my body. Just for a tiny moment. So I understand when other people are just actually slapping like this. Yeah. Which I didn't do. But it can be too much. It can be definitely too much. And I was not giving signals as far as I remember. No. It was not. Something about Jill's seat being empty makes you feel uneasy, though. Perhaps the vibe wasn't right for... No, I think the vibes were okay-ish, but I was not ready. The situation was not right. This is what I'm thinking, why I'm thinking it's... Please ask. At least if you end up dating with me, just ask me. Or I'm gonna ask. If someone like this happens, again, kick the person in the ball, in the balls. Maybe I should. There are 3 reactions of your body when you're getting threatened, and I think that's what happened. When you have the feeling you're getting threatened, even if it's just a kiss, but like I said, I felt like I was losing control about my body. Either you're getting this frozen state, or you're gonna run away. That's just not run away. It's just the adrenaline which is kicking in. Well, like when you're thinking you're in danger, and that was just so overwhelming. I asked once, and they said no, which I respected, of course. I'm glad I didn't just do it. Yeah, exactly. You can also misunderstand the signals. That was definitely also the case with the other person. I would kiss anyone who bought me a kebab. Fuck. Oh, you guys are easy to get. Somebody wants to have cookies. You want to have kebab. What does Nick want? What do you want, Des? What do you want, Angel? What do you was? Newbie also wants probably something. Newbie wants hot chocolate probably. Too scared anyway, so I'm just giving bad advice. I'm too scared anyways. I'm just kidding. No, I think it's just good when you're speaking openly about it. Just talk about it. Like I said, it can take away the magical moment, but this is way better than leaving a bad impression by just doing it and that person didn't want to get a kiss, you know? What I want is for the person to find out. Okay, that's hard. That's hard. In 1855, Jon Snow published an article that is widely viewed as a watershed moment in germ theory. Just read the book. Actually, though, this was the 2nd edition of the article. I'm pretty sure he published it first in 54 and 53. I need to check. Just read the book. It's wrong, though. Patty, could you pick up where Vivi left off? Gladly. He proposed boiling and filtering the water before drinking it. His proposals were convincing enough. The info is wrong, though. No one cares. I mean, all those people are dead anyways. Dates and facts matters. Quiet! This is a classroom, not a debate hall. Patty, if you would... His proposals were convincing enough that the local city... The rest of the class is about the progression of germ through the 1800s. For some reason, you spent the whole class with your hair standing on end. It's becoming a new norm. Okay, you show up to science class, and once there's the same note outside the class cancelled. This isn't okay. I mean, I have to be here. You should have been here. This is illegal, right? My father was pissed when I told him about this last night. He said that the school is required by the state to make sure we were supervised at all times. I do not feel supervised. Perhaps you want to have cake? Perhaps then it was very dangerous with me offering you cake the last time, huh? I do not feel supervised. I don't either. They really should at least give us a substitute. And class is always a win. Don't whine. I don't want to say don't whine. They really should at least give us a substitute, I guess. I'm such a nerd now. Being yourself and spending time is the trick. If I find you attractive, I would become shy and demure. Yeah. I mean, it highly depends on the person. But yeah, I'm always gonna ask. Always gonna ask from now on. Because because of the experience I made. At the very least, it's not safe to leave us unsupervised. I don't like it. Okay, calm down, everyone. You substitute science teachers here. He's just substituting for everyone, huh? You're late. I'm a sub. Me being here at all is really something you should be thankful for. Trust me. The PE teacher unlocks the science room, letting everyone in. Once class gets underway, we are... What the heck is a pipette? Okay. Oh. The PE teacher and all the other students look over at Vivi with a bit of annoyed expression. She lowers her hand out of the air slowly. You know what I think? We'll just watch a movie. The whole class cheers. Yay! Well, Vivi looks annoyed. Finally, a good call from the coach. It's okay, Vivi. I think the school should fire Professor Evans. They really should. He's been fired before. I found proof. Doesn't surprise me. Movie time. I remember we had so many movie hours just because our substitute teachers, they didn't know what to do. The PE teacher rolls the TV over and puts on an educational film. The video tries to teach you about hemoglobins, but mostly just makes you sleepy. Did you realize all the classes we're kind of having has something to do with the zombie apocalypse? We're kind of getting prepared for it. Call me Beaker. The outbreak has begun. Time is running out. The morning is cold, bitter and bright. Something about the light through the window feels white, like a snowstorm. That's when there's a knock at the door. Are the zombies coming now? A tingle crawls down my spine. You don't know why, but you're tense, terrified, and terribly aware you're alone. The knock comes again. Louder and louder. We messed it up. The door literally breaks off its hinge before you can get there. They swarm in, dozens of them. Some you recognize, your fellow students. They're looking sick, wrong, twisted. And despite your screams, they're holding you down and their teeth sink into your flesh. I think we failed. We didn't get a date because I was... I could not look over the gun situation. Yeah, that's a bad end here. The last thought that drifts through your mind is simple, bitter and somehow fitting. Dying alone sucks. That was intense. Let's make some changes and see what happens. Chat, that was just one of the endings, actually. That was just one of the multiple endings here. You are having so many dateable characters and choices. And now I completely won. Want to see me do it again? Can I actually... show you this one? So this is all the pathways you can go, and I already missed quite a bit of here. I guess you can also miss school, but he has so many decision making, so many, and I don't even know what this one is. Perhaps that is the trick for this game, to receive flaws in your day. Yeah, but I can't do that. I'm having some principles, and eh, not liking guns or liking guns is questionable to me. But yeah, this is an amazing game. Actually, a visual novel with decision making. I'm glad you can see also the pathways here, just like in other decision making games. So that's really nice to see. And I did not even manage to date one character. I kind of want to try out Bao. I think I don't know if she's also gun expert or gun passionist. But yeah, a good game so far, right? I am gonna save here. I should. Oh my god, I didn't even save so far. This game should probably have an autosave though. But I think it's a funny idea. It's a funny idea putting a dating sim together with zombies. I've never seen this one so far. I know the monster game. What was it called again? Not Monster Hunter. Monster Prom. Monster Prom. Yeah, that is kind of similar to this one, but at the same time not. You are a bit having a time pressure here for sure. So you probably gotta oversee the flaws in your date. Dear lovebirds, that was Date Z. I hope you enjoyed it. You are gonna be able to play this game from tomorrow because it's gonna get released tomorrow. It's gonna be available over Steam, PS5, Switch, Xbox Series, and I hope you could see that you are having, I think, 5 dateable characters, different kind of choices, and also multiple endings. So yeah, buy the game, yeah. That was it for today. Thank you so much for watching and playing this game. I originally wanted to play this for only 1 hour, but I ended up streaming it for a couple of hours. I hope you enjoyed it. It was super fun for me. And like I said, every time I'm playing a visual novel, chat is the most active, trust me. That was a weird situation though. Alrighty, that's it for today. In case you missed my gameplay, don't be sad. It's gonna be available over YouTube. And in case you would like to support me for free, you can do this by subscribing to my channel over YouTube, by liking the video, by leaving a comment, or even not subscribing over Twitch. I mean, you can do that, but also follow me over Twitch. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you.